tonight. We'd like to recognize our high school football players, senior band members, and senior cheerleaders. Our first group of seniors that we want to honor tonight are the Lincoln County High School senior football players. Our first senior is Trace Atkins. Trace was escorted by his parents, Tommy and Lisa Atkins, and he resides in Yawkey. He's played football for 1 year. Trace is also a member of the LCHS baseball and bass fishing team. After high school, Trace plans to attend college and play baseball.
On the mixer.
Senior football player, Trace Atkins.
Our
next senior is Nate Baker. He is escorted by his
You're the second channel, the white button on the very bottom. It's on the second channel. Turn it down.
Nate has played football for 13 years. After high school, Nate plans to attend college and to pursue a career. Senior football player, Nate Baker. Next in line is senior football player, Garrett Price. Garrett is being escorted by his mother, Kimberly Atkins, and his stepdad, Steve Atkins. Garrett resides in Branchville. He's played football for 6 years. After high school, Garrett plans to work in the pipeline industry. Senior football player, Garrett Price. Next in line is Joshua Dunlap. Joshua is escorted by Jeremy and Nicolette Dunlap. He resides in Sod. Joshua has been playing football for 7 years. He's also a member of the LCHS construction group. After high school, Joshua plans to join the local carpenter union. Senior football player, Joshua Dunlap. Next in line is Michael Neese. Michael is escorted by his parents, Mark and Becky Neese. He lives in Branchville. He played football for 3 years, and after high school, Michael plans to be a fireman for Huntington. Senior football player, Michael Neese. Our next senior football player is William Scooter Phillips. Scooter is escorted by parents, Randy and Jason Basin. He resides in Branchville. Scooter has been playing football for 6 years. He's also a member of the Lincoln County High School varsity basketball team. After high school, Scooter plans to attend college to obtain an electrical engineering degree and to play collegiate football. Senior football player, William Scooter Phillips. Our next senior football player is Tanner Shelton. Tanner is escorted by his mother, Kristen Price. He resides in Branchville. Tanner has been playing football for 12 years. He's also a member of the weightlifting program at LCHS. After high school, Tanner plans to attend college to become an ER physician. Senior football player, Tanner Shelton. Next in line is Kobe Swanson. Kobe is escorted by Heather Taylor and Sean Swanson, his parents. He resides in West Hamlin. He's been playing football for almost 13 years. After graduation, Kobe wants to pursue a degree in welding. Senior football player, Kobe Swanson. Our last senior football player to be recognized is David Turner. David is escorted by his parents, Jason Turner and Tyra Bias. He resides in Allen Creek. David played football for 2 years. He's also a member of the Lincoln County High School varsity soccer team. After high school, David plans to continue his education at the University of Northwestern Ohio. Senior football player, David Turner. At this time, we need to announce the winner of Mr. Varsity. Mr. and Miss Varsity is decided upon by their peers on the football and cheerleading teams. Their athletes were told to choose the individual that best represents Lincoln County High School athletics. Mr. Varsity is Nate Baker.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Nader!
Let's give a big hand for our senior football players. Now we need to recognize our senior cheerleaders of LCHS 2020. First in line is Samantha Bragg. Samantha is escorted by her parents, April Bragg and Eugene Ferguson. She resides in Branson. Samantha has been a cheerleader for 9 years. After high school, Samantha would like to attend college to continue her education and to cheer at the collegiate level. Senior cheerleader Samantha Bragg. Next in line is Kaylee Gu. Kaylee is escorted by her mother Gina Gu and grandmother Donna Gu. She lives in West Hamlin. She's cheered for 4 years. After high school, Kaylee plans to attend Marshall University to obtain a degree in nursing. Senior cheerleader Kaylee Gu. Next in line is Audrey Haas. Audrey is escorted by her parents, Beth Haas and Adam Stafford. She resides in Griffithsville. Audrey has cheered for 13 years. After high school, Audrey plans to study criminal justice in college. Senior cheerleader Audrey Haas. The next senior cheerleader is Kara Johnson. Kara is escorted by her parents, Julie and Jeremy Johnson. She resides in Samarico. Kara has cheered for 7 years. She also runs track for LCHS and is a member of the National Honor Society and the Panther Way Healthcare. After high school, Kara plans to continue her education and become a nurse practitioner. Senior cheerleader Kara Johnson. Next in line is Alea Michelle Sizemore. Alea is escorted by her parents, Michelle and Joey Sizemore. She resides in Cranston. Alea has cheered for 10 years. After high school, she plans to continue her education and to become an X-ray technician. Senior cheerleader Alea Sizemore. Our last senior cheerleader to be honored is Hannah Smith. Hannah is escorted by her parents, Paula and Timbo Smith. She resides in Hammond. Hannah has cheered for 10 years. She's a member of the LCHS National Honor Society. After high school, Hannah plans to continue her education in biology and then become a physical physician assistant. She's also hoping to cheer at the collegiate level. Senior cheerleader Hannah Smith. This time I'd like to announce the winner of Miss Varsity. Like Mr. Varsity, this was voted on by our peers of the football and cheerleading team. The winner of Miss Varsity this year is Kaylee Gu. Okay, we doing the band now? This time we'd like to introduce our senior band members. First in line is Justin Zant Parker. Justin is escorted by parents Angel and Jeremy White. Justin has been a member of the high school band for 4 years where he plays trombone. In addition to being in the band, Justin is also a member of the National Honor Society and in CTE welding program. He is currently enrolled in college with Marshall University. After high school, Justin plans to attend a trade school and pursue a career in welding. Senior band member, Justin Parker. Next in line is Rihanna Faith Martel. Rihanna is escorted by parents Aaron and Becky Bartle. Rihanna has been a member of the high school band for 3 years, where she is a member of the color guard and plays clarinet. She is also a member of the Future Farmers of America. After high school, she plans to become an equine and exotic animal veterinarian. Rihanna Faith Bartel. Next in line is Brandon Bird. Brandon is escorted by parents Brad and Judy Bird. Brandon has been a member of the high school band for 4 years where he plays in the percussion section. In addition to being in the band, Brandon is also a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Brandon plans to attend college and pursue a degree in music performance. Band member Brandon Bird. Next in line is Whitney Clay. Whitney is escorted by parents Brian and Kelly Clay. Whitney has been in the high school band for 4 years, where she is a member of the color guard and plays alto sax in the concert band. Whitney also participates in Panther Way Healthcare, WVHOSA, and Centerbrook Baptist Youth Group. After high school, Whitney plans to attend Cincinnati School of Mortuary Science to become a mortician. Senior band member Whitney Clay. Emma Dial. Emma is escorted by mother Amy Tomlin and father Rodney Dial. Emma has been in a high school band for 4 years where she plays trumpet. She also sings the national anthem at local civic and sporting events and studied voice at Marshall University. After school, Emma plans to earn degrees in vocal music and theatrical performance. Senior band member Emma Dial. Alex Egner. Alex is escorted by parents David and Tammy Egner. Alex has been in the band for 4 years where he plays trombone. He's a member of the Boy Scouts, and in his spare time he enjoys playing video games. After high school, Alex plans to attend college to become a history teacher. Senior band member Alex Egner. Senior band member Dylan Johnson. Dylan is escorted by parents Wanda and Meredith Johnson. Dylan has been in the high school band for 4 years where he plays alto sax. Dylan enjoys playing video games with friends in his free time. After high school, Dylan plans to attend college to become an archaeologist. Senior band member Dylan Johnson. Senior band member Caitlin Marie Eisen. Caitlin is escorted by grandparents Ezra and Sharon Eisen. Caitlin has been in the band for 4 years where she plays clarinet and serves as field commander this year. Caitlin also sings in many talent shows and often sings the national anthem for various sporting events. She has also won several singing competitions. After high school, Caitlin plans to continue her education and earn degrees in psychology and drama.
What y'all doing this
Continuing
on?
her music career. Senior band member
YouTube or
Caitlin Kaiser.
on Facebook? Okay.
I walked up there and I said, this is off.
Next in line is Gabriel Neese. Gabriel is escorted by parents Scott and Lynn Neese. Gabriel's been in the band for 4 years where he plays alto sax. Gabriel is a member of the National Honor Society and a member of the Pine River Volunteer Fire Department for the past 7 years, protecting the community he loves. He takes firefighting classes, enjoys hiking and camping, working with antique vehicles. After high school, Gabriel plans on pursuing a degree in fire science. Gabriel Neese.
Kicker. Or the kicker for. And
Next in line is Connor and Owen Newsom.
Yeah, this is his first year playing.
Escorted by parents Stuart and Sophie.
Soccer tell.
I work with his dad. I'll tell you what.
This is the second year that Connor and Owen have been in the Panther band.
Yeah.
And it took him until his senior year to realize that that kid could play on both sides of the football and he could flat out level.
Connor plays trumpet.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a ball player last year.
Connor and Owen are both members of the National Honor Society and actively participate in Lincoln County 4-H camps and activities. After high school, Owen wants to become a genetic botanist, and Connor plans to become a nurse practitioner. Senior band members Connor and Owen Newsom. Christopher Peesheimer. Christopher is escorted by parents Wayne and Sheila Peesheimer. Chris has been in the high school band for 4 years, where he enjoys playing all of the clarinets, especially the bass clarinet. Chris is also a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Chris plans to earn a degree in music education and then go to instrument repair school. Christopher Peesheimer. Last in line is Chloe Watson. Chloe is escorted by parents Roy and Sandy Watson. Chloe has been in the band for 4 years, where she played trumpet and French horn. Chloe enjoys spending time with her family and her animals. After high school, Chloe plans to attend veterinary school at Virginia Maryland College of Veterinary Medicine. Senior band
Be a
member
little hard for him to
Chloe
make it out
Watson.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
Yeah, he did it about
concludes
halftime.
our introduction of our parents and seniors.
He might be down there.
He
Somewhere.
might be somewhere along the sideline.
Either that or resting in the bus.
Oh, I got another page. I'll take this easy.
Half school's graduating, aren't
Apparently.
Members of the Panther band have voted, and we are proud to announce that Mr. Band for 2020 is Brandon Bird. Miss Band for 2020 is Emma Dial. evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Panther Football 2020. Tonight's game between the Patriots of Independence High School and the Lincoln County Panthers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, and join the Panther Marching Band in honoring America with our national anthem.
Tonight, it'll be the Lincoln County Panthers hosting the Independence Patriots right here at Hamlin Lions Club Field. And Brian, we are back to playing football on a Friday night this week. Our last foray was on a Monday night when we were here.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a while since we've been on a Friday night football. But, hey, it's a great night for football. It's football weather tonight.
It is football weather.
Cool, little chill in the air.
Little chill in the air, little dew and things happening on the field. But, Brian, Lincoln County got to have their senior night festivities earlier. I hope everybody watching got to see that. And here in about, 9 minutes or so, we're going to kick off between the Patriots and the Panthers. And, Brian, the Patriots have a running back we need to keep check on, number 3, Mr. Atticus Goodson.
Yeah, talking to some of the coaches before the game, and he's their bell cow.
Yes.
He is the guy. He said, he told us, you're going to hear his name a lot tonight. So let's hope the Panthers coaching staff is aware of that.
Right.
And our guys are doing a really nice job of corralling that young man.
Right. And again, for our viewers, too, who are listening and watching at home, we have a bell cow, too, and he wears number 1 on his chest, and his name is Isaiah Smith.
Yeah, exactly right. That is our bell cow, and you'll see him a lot tonight, and we hope you see him a whole lot tonight.
Well, we hope we see him in the end zone quite a bit. That would be nice, too. So, Brian, while we're got a few minutes here before the kickoff, let's thank some of our sponsors who made this broadcast possible, which I'm going to thank right off the top of my head. Of course, Armstrong and its family of networks for allowing us to do this again here on Friday night.
Yeah, we'd like to thank some of our other people that's helped out with this. Lincoln Primary Care Center, a division of Southern West Virginia Health Systems. Give them a visit at their site here located in Hamlin, West Virginia, or one of their various sites throughout Southern West Virginia. They do a fantastic job of taking care of your health care needs. Magistrate Kim Clayton, who served not just as a magistrate, but as a teacher, principal, coach. She's been involved in Lincoln County youth for many, many years. We appreciate her so much. City National Bank of Hamlin and West Hamlin. And we've got this right, J.D. Powers, 3-time Customer Service Award winner.
3.
Visit Katrina Melkus or Sonia Cooper for all your loan banking needs. We'd be remiss if we don't mention Kuntz Funeral Home.
Right.
Shane does a fantastic job of always supporting the youth, has for many years. Lincoln County Opportunity Company. Visit Bill Carpenter and all his staff up there for all your senior citizen needs. Give them a call at 304-824-3448. First Place Printing and Sports, your team and school headquarters. Tri-River Transit, those folks meeting the transportation needs of Lincoln County for many years. Hey, doctor's appointments, you want to go shopping, just let them do all the stress, let them drive.
Right.
And Alum Creek Medical Center, providing health care since 1964.
Wow. So, again, we want to thank our sponsors. for helping us out with this, and thanking our sponsors for also assisting with Lincoln County Panther football varsity sports, JV sports, and everything in between. Brian, with COVID happening the way it is, again, we're lucky to have another Friday night and a home game and a way to salute our seniors tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so nice to have senior night because, with this COVID, it's really, you don't know if you're going to be able to have that one night when you could have a COVID. This game may get canceled here, may get canceled here. So, we thank the folks from Independence for coming down to make this happen. I mean, we appreciate it's a long drive for them.
It is. It's a long drive up from Raleigh County. And as you folks who follow Panther sports or the Panther football team, Independence was not originally on our schedule. I want to say tonight was our Riverside game.
Yes.
Of course. COVID being what it is, that's what's happened. So Independence graciously said, well, yeah, we'll come on up. You all can have a senior night, and we get to play football tonight.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. And we're playing, let me tell you, folks, this is not a bad squad we're playing here. 4-2 coming in.
4-2 coming in, yes.
Folks, let you know, Ryan did a nice little statistical job here. They're averaging 46 points a game. Yes. Yeah. That's all you need to say about that.
Yeah, they can put points on the board. You and I were looking at their schedule earlier. In their 4 wins, they've averaged 46 points a game over all 6 of their games. But the one game that stood out to me was when they put 71 on the scoreboard in a high school football game. That's a lot of points, folks.
You and I were talking earlier. Somebody goes, well, I don't know how good that team was. If you put up 71, you're doing something right.
Exactly. And again, the Panthers have had their shares of ups and downs this year in this roller coaster COVID season. Last week, Panthers took one on the chin down in Princeton. Princeton, a very much improved football team this year.
Absolutely.
Maybe sneak into the AAA playoffs when it's all said and done. But again, Lincoln County, back home, Lions Club Field, under the lights. It's Friday night, black on black. Let's play football against Independence.
Hey, little football weather, like you said here, that we talked earlier. It's a little cool night, which is going to play. Listen, folks, this is our first real cold game of the season.
It is.
It's been really pleasant and beautiful. So we talk about those turnovers a lot. How did this cold weather affect that? Do these hands are a little more hurt when you get hit when it's cold weather. So let's see what happens with the Panthers and with the Independence.
That's right. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here on the scoreboard, folks. So, while Brian and I have a chance to talk to you guys before action begins, we want to, again, thank all of our sponsors who made this possible, Armstrong and everyone else. And, of course, we want to thank head coach Brad Likens and the Panther football team. What a wonderful senior night festivities, announced, as always, by the great voice of Mr. John Smith. And it was really, really nice to see our seniors with their folks being honored tonight, Brian, because a couple of weeks ago, it was in limbo.
Well, you and I have talked earlier. You think about the kids that were seniors back in the spring that played the baseball, the track, the softball. They didn't get to have this.
Right.
So it's so nice that the schools that we've learned to adapt. We've learned to, for lack of a better term, to live with this disease and allow these kids to have something. So, folks, this senior year has been so important for a lot of these kids. They've put in the effort all these years. Glad to see them playing football as we're getting ready to go out and see the captains go out and for the coin toss.
All right. Looks like the captains for Lincoln County tonight will be number 7, that's Nolan Shemp. Number 85, that is, looking at my roster here, that is Scooter Phillips. And number 52 is Nate Baker. Panthers in the black on black tonight, Brian. I like it.
I have to look, and I have to tell you, Ryan, I was just joking, checking the Metro News scoreboard, and it's so weird. Folks, just to let you know, I'm looking through the list here, and you see Lincoln beat Pikeview Wednesday, but Lincoln is playing tonight against Philip Barber. And it's just kind of weird to get used to say, wait, what? They're on here twice?
Play when you can.
Play when you can.
Okay, and the captains for Independence, number 2 is Cohen Miller. Number 3, and we mentioned him in the pregame there, Brian, that's Atticus Goodson. Looks like number 4, the quarterback, that's Isaiah Duncan. And I can't see the gentleman's number there in the middle, but we will identify him in just a moment. If Scooter could sway one way or the other.
Looks like 72 or 74.
Okay, let's see. I don't have either one of those numbers on my roster, but that's okay. Looks like Independence has won the toss. That's number 77. That is Houston Shrewsbury. So the coin toss has been decided, and Independence will receive this opening kickoff here at Lions Club Field.
Before we start off, one people we need to thank. I hope all you people that are watching this are enjoying this. We appreciate our fans so much for tuning into this broadcast and all they do to support us.
We do.
I can tell you, folks, that even though it's a COVID world and it's a limited capacity, there's a decent little crowd for senior night came out tonight.
Yes.
And we know a lot of people that, they're going to limit that capacity, but it's still nice to see some fans. And if you can see quite a few made a trip from Independence.
Yeah, Independence brought a nice little gathering there. Honestly, more than I thought they would bring. So it's nice to see those folks who drove up from Raleigh County this evening. Left the southern coal fields to come up to the big city here in Hamlin. And Brian, quick predictions, maybe. What do you think we'll see? I think tonight it's a coin toss game.
Absolutely.
I really do.
I think it's going to be, I got to talk to one of their assistant coaches here before the game, and he told his kids, he said, folks, in case you realize, we're in for a dogfight tonight. I think that tonight's going to be whoever wins that turnover battle, the special teams battle. I think they're pretty evenly matched on paper. Now we know what
I do too.
We know what that can do. Paper is what paper is. So whoever wants it more, and I like home field advantage is going to play a key role tonight.
Right.
I do. So I do. I'm like you. I think it's a toss-up game. I think it's going to come down to who can make those least amount of mistakes.
Yeah, I do.
Unfortunately for the Panthers,
too.
and I know talking to the coach and staff a little bit, trying to clean some of these penalties up. We've been flagged quite a few times and not at the most opportune times.
Right. Okay, so Independence will be wearing the white jerseys and the navy blue pants and the white helmets. Panthers again clad in black on black, trimmed out in the Columbia blue. Looks like David Turner set to tee this one up and kick off for Lincoln County. So from Alum Creek to Aytonville, from Harts to Hamlin and everywhere in between, you're looking live at Lions Club Field for Lincoln County Panther football. David Turner steps up to the ball and puts a foot into it. It's a low roller picked up and about the 35-yard line by Independence.
Yeah, that's another thing that we would pay a little close attention to. The field looks in fantastic shape tonight, but we have had a lot of rain this week.
We have. We sure have. So Independence will have the ball 1st and 10, and we'll call that the 39-yard line. 11:56 to go here in the first quarter. No score, opening drive.
See if this prediction's right. I'm going to go ahead and take a gamble on number 3 carrying the ball this first play.
Okay.
I think that Mr. Atticus will touch the football at some point here.
Okay. Pistol formation, gives it to Goodson. Goodson's got a hole, got a seam, and he is going to be tripped up finally after a nice chunky yardage down to the Panther 31. My, oh my, did he get through that hole in a hurry, Brian?
Not only that, and it was a big hole. That's some really nice blocks on that left side of the offensive line for Independence. And, wow, what a way to start a game.
Patriots go no huddle and pistol formation. Snap back to the quarterback. Quick toss over to Goodson. Right side sweeping right, brought down quickly by Nolan Shemp. So the Panthers were ready for that one there, Brian.
Yeah, and you see if they're going to get this no huddle, it's the first time that we've really seen this quick up-paced tempo. It's going to be really interesting to see how we react to that.
Isaiah Duncan in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. Quick toss over to his receiver who was split out wide right. Cuts back into the grain, and he's tripped up and head over heels. That's number 1 on the reception, Trey Bowers.
Nice trying to get that little slip screen out there for Independence, trying to mix it up a little bit with this no huddle. And, for the first time, you can tell Lincoln County's expecting to run with a 5-man front.
Right.
First I've seen it this year.
3rd down, and we'll call it a long 7 for Independence at the Panther 28. Duncan takes and fakes an inside reverse handoff to number 10. That is Judah Price, and Price is going to have enough yardage for a first down after a pickup of about 15, 16 yards on the carry, Brian, down to inside the 15-yard line.
Very quick. If you notice, their backs are very quick. That little misdirection, you get Mr. Goodson going one way and come back.
Duncan takes and gives it to Goodson straight up the gut, 10-5, and touchdown Independence. Wow, that was quick. So Goodson in from the 15-yard line, basically untouched for the Patriot touchdown. Independence has a quick 6-0 lead, 10:45 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was, I think Lincoln County is a little bit reeling right now. And not only just that opening play run, but then this quick tempo. It's something we're going to have to be ready for because I don't think they're going to slow that up.
Number 21, Colton Blackburn, in to attempt the extra point for Independence. Spot, snap, kick is up. and it splits the uprights for Blackburn. So with 10:45 to go here in the first quarter, Independence takes that opening drive, and in 5 quick plays, Brian, Goodson puts them in the end zone from 15 yards away.
I think we've really quickly figured out why they're averaging 46 points a game. Because that didn't take long. And I'm sure the coaching staff, the defensive coaching staff for Lincoln County is going to make adjustments. I mean, that first drive, I said that first run caught us off guard a little bit, and then that quick tempo, I think, just definitely kept us on our heels that whole drive.
Right. But that was the initial play on that first play from scrimmage, Brian, was just huge when he went from, the 30 to the other 30. I mean, that was a nice run by Goodson.
Oh, it was a really good play. And I tell you what, they did a great job. You think about it, it's not just Goodson. They had a nice little screen pass, a little slip-out screen pass. They ran that misdirection with the receiver, I think it was number 6.
Right. Judah Price.
Yeah, Judah Price, who had a nice little run, to pick up a first down. So
we saw a lot of their weapons on display. The quick out to Bowers, the inside reverse to Price. Goodson took it a couple times and ended up taking it to the house.
Yeah, a lot of weapons. And, that's something that I think, we got – a lot of players on our defense, like specifically Nolan Shemp, who's analytical, who'd like to figure this out. So he's going to have his hands full.
Blackburn puts a foot into it. Panthers on the return. Check the number. That's number 15 on the return for Lincoln County.
Chris Davis
on the return. Nice return for Lincoln County, and they will start their opening drive of this game. 1st and 10 at their own 39. The ball just resting on the 39 on the left side of the 40.
Just looking right now, you can tell that Independence expecting us they were in a 5-man front, looks like a 5-2 inside. Right. So I would say they're going to try to gang up on that run as well.
Nolan Shemp in the shotgun, hands to Isaiah Smith, who breaks 3 from the line of scrimmage. He's going to have 5 yards, maybe 6 or 7 after the initial surge. And he is brought down by Independence. Number 3, Atticus Goodson. So Smith with a nice positive gain on first down, Brian. Second down, about 4 yards to go.
Yeah, it was a nice gain on first down, and it's a way to bounce back. Bounce back the drive of your own.
Shemp in the shotgun, claps his hands and hands it back to Smith, who cuts back to his left and then up the middle. Nice bit of running there by Smith, who's going to push the ball over the 50 down to the Independence 45-yard line, and that's going to be a first down for Lincoln County.
Well-designed play. If you notice, he stepped right initially, but the play was designed to go back left, so you're trying to get that defense to flow that one direction. Right. And one of Isaiah's strengths is cutback running.
Shemp in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver split to the right. Smith moves up to his left hip, and we've got whistles and a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Preliminary indication, encroachment against the Patriots. So that'll be 5 yards for Lincoln County. Make it 1st and 5 from the Patriot 40-yard line.
It's good to see the Panthers real early establishing that run.
Yes.
Because we are a play-action team.
Shemp in the shotgun again, same formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to his right. Smith on his left hip, play-action pass. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage by, I want to say, number 60, Parker Withrow. Got his hands up there and knocked that one right down to the grass, Brian.
Nice. If you look what we had done, we'd slipped a little back out of that, like a tight end coming out. He completes that pass. There's nobody. So nice. I'm glad for Independence that he blocked that down, because if not, we're still running.
So Shemp's first pass is deflected and falls incomplete. Second down, 5 yards to go from the Independence 40. Shemp in the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes and hands it to Smith, moving left, and he's going to be gobbled up in the backfield by number 12. That's Logan Phelan, who wrapped up his ankles and wouldn't let him go. It's going to be a loss on the play of about 3 yards, bringing up 3rd down and about 7.
Yeah, that was a nice defensive play. Shed the block and to get Isaiah down. And plus, it was also, I'll give this, the linebackers for Independence are closing quickly, which caused him to bounce that outside.
So Lincoln County facing their first 3rd down of the evening. 3rd down, we'll call it 7 from the Independence 43-yard line. 9:06 to go on a rolling clock in the first quarter. Patriots lead 7-0. Handoff is to Smith, Off tackle right, who was brought down right at the little bit past the line of scrimmage again. That's number 12, Logan Phelan on the stop. Smith's going to have about a 2-yard gain. 4th down, 5 yards to go here, Brian, on the other side of the 50.
Yeah, I think that play was set up just for this. I think coaches may have already had a plan to go for it on 4th down. And let's see if we can make it a little more manageable 4th down. Unfortunately, I think we're going to go ahead and decide to punt because such a small gain. I think if he could have picked up maybe 2 or 3 more, we'd have went 4th on that 4th down.
Looks like the punt team has just came into the game. And number 4, Colin Miller back to punt, and the snap is over his head. Colin still recovers it, trying to get what he can, trying to shake off one Patriot defender, and does not. That is number 2, Cohen Miller, bringing down Colin Miller, and the Patriots snuffed that drive out, Brian, and now have a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the 50 for Lincoln County.
We talked about it right at the beginning.
We did.
You know, these special teams, these little errors, little mistakes, and that was crucial because you do not want to give them a short field.
That's exactly right, and that's what they have right now. 1st and 10, Independence at the Panther 41. Duncan takes a snap, gives it to Goodson, who stopped at the line of scrimmage. Penalty flags come out, one as the play started and one at the end of the play. Let's check the penalty flags. We have a false start against Independence.
Nice play by number 77, Dakota Lawrence, who made that initial hit. He had some good penetration. It's good to see because that first drive we weren't getting any penetration. So it's nice to see Dakota come in and make a play, even with the penalty.
So back up the Patriots 5 yards. It's 1st down and 15 from the Panther 46.
Single coverage in the top.
Duncan in the pistol. He's going to take a straight drop back.
And that's
he's
where they're going at.
Fly pattern over to the right side. That's a jump ball, and it's caught by number 11. Checking for the jersey number 11. That is Cyrus Goodson. So 46-yard touchdown pass, jump ball, catch, and score for the Patriots.
There was a single coverage at the top. That's it said right before the play started. We seen we had man-on-man, which we had good coverage. I mean, really, it was just a throw-up jump ball. And that time they won and came down with it. I thought he may have jumped a little early. I happened to be watching him on that play, but evidently not. And, again, it was good coverage by the Panthers. I'm sure what number it was, the defensive back. He just out-jumped him.
Yes, he most certainly did. Duncan threw that up, and that's one of those, you hear people talk about 50-50 balls.
Yep.
That's exactly prime example of a 50-50 ball right there. And then unfortunately, Cyrus Goodson won that battle and took it in from 46 yards away.
Yeah, because that very easily could have been just as easy an interception. I mean, we had a good position. He went up, got his hand on it. Like you said, Goodson just fought for it really well. And as a quarterback, that's what you want your receiver to do. You're talking about having confidence. You know, this quarterback for Independence is definitely going to look for him again.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if you're going to make a play like that for me, I can just throw it up. I'm going to look for you. That's that old Randy Moss. You know, if I'm single coverage, I'm open. That was the Randy Moss philosophy.
Right.
I'm single coverage, I'm open.
That's exactly right. So with 8:01 to go here in the first quarter, Panthers reeling right now, Brian, from the left jab and the right hook delivered by Independence quick.
Yeah, this is going to be a crucial drive for us right here. You know, we got to go down, I think, put points on the board right here, because if not, this game could get out of hand real quickly.
It sure could. It sure could. So a lot of football left to be played, Panther Nation, so let's not sweat this one just yet. As Blackburn puts his foot into it. Short kick, and that is recovered by Lincoln County right at the 30. That was number 4. That is Colin Miller on the recovery. So Lincoln County, second drive of the night coming up, 1st and 10. Independence struck really quick. Big plays, Brian, I noticed.
Yeah, I mean, that one there was really just an offside penalty and then a huge bomb.
Right.
You know, so you can see, and I guarantee you the coaching staff of Lincoln County is made aware of that. You'll probably not see single coverage, on him the rest of the game. They'll probably put a safety over the top to help out. But again, when you can run the football so well as they have with Goodson, that sets that up really nicely. That's what I'm hoping from Lincoln County, who saw their last drive. We had a lot of yardage. I mean, it was running the ball really well. Just had a couple of negative plays and then got behind the chains and not where we need to be behind the chains.
Right. No, not where we need to be behind the chains, especially with Independence and this quick strike attack that they're doing. I mean, I'm very impressed. You know, they've ran 6 plays, and they have 14 points.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, lightning in a bottle.
Like we said before the game, folks, when we told you all they're averaging 46 points, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Wow. So
There's a reason.
So we've got a timeout on the field. 7:59 to go here in the first quarter. Brian, with Halloween being tomorrow and everything, do you have your pumpkin ready?
Oh, the costume's ready to go. And, folks, if you get a chance, stop out the Lincoln Primary Care Center out there. One of our sponsors, Xavier, for the trunk or treat. Armstrong will be participating in that.
All right, 1st and 10, Lincoln County from their own 30. Man in motion is Colin Miller. Resets. Shemp claps his hands. And it's going to be a quarterback power to the right. Shemp shakes 1 tackle, but not 2. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Might even be a loss on the play. Brought down by number 12, Logan Phelan.
Yeah, we didn't do a good job of sealing at the end at all. I think we missed him twice with 2 people, and he ends up making a tackle. We have to do a better job of just shielding him off and giving Nolan at least a crease to get up through.
Okay, so 2nd down and no gain on the carry officially. So 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 30. Shemp in the shotgun, Isaiah Smith on his right hip. Shemp's going to take and roll to his right, looking to pass. He's going to have to eat that one as the pressure just got to him. Nice surge by Independence. That's number 78 coming in. Looking for that gentleman's jersey number on our roster, 78.
No, he's not on our roster.
We actually do not have a 78 on our roster.
Apologize to that young man.
So, yeah, great stop there. So 3rd down and long for Lincoln County.
Yeah, where we really don't want to be.
Shemp takes the shotgun snap and drops straight back. Looking. Firing over to the right. It's got a man. And that's going to be a 1st down for Lincoln County. Pass was caught by number 85, Scooter Phillips. So 1st down, Lincoln County on 3rd and long. Nice conversion by the Panthers.
Yeah, nice job by Shemp to go ahead. The offensive line did a great job of creating a pocket for him. He stepped up in it nicely and delivered a strike.
So Panthers go no huddle. 1st and 10, Shemp in motion. Direct snap to Smith. Smith met at the line of scrimmage, and that's about all he's going to get on that one. The initial surge by Independence players. Let's see, that's number 88, Braxton McKinney.
Him and 33, that was a Logan Lester as well. These are nice-looking athletes. I mean, and, folks, I can tell you, this is not an old squad for Independence at all. It's a very young squad, so they're got some bright years ahead of them.
2nd down and 9. Give is to Smith off tackle, bounces it up inside, found a crease for a split second, and picks up about 4 yards on the carry, bringing up a 3rd down, and we'll call it 5 from the Independence 40.
Gives us some options now. That's a nice little run. That 3rd and 5 gives the coaching staff some options. We can still run this football.
So 3 receivers split out to the right. 3rd down and 5 from the 45. Quick pass over, looking for Smith, and it's going to fall incomplete. It was a little bit up high and over his head, but that was from the pressure from Independence, Brian. And Shemp just really didn't have time to set his feet and get that one squarely thrown over.
No, he didn't, but I'm seeing something here. If you look at the bottom of the screen on your TV, for folks who might not be able to see that, again, we've got single coverage at the bottom. The slant's there if they want it.
Lincoln County looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 5, trailing 14-0. Shemp straight back. There's that single coverage. Looking for the slant route, but we've got a penalty flag on the play. Could be defensive pass interference. So it is pass interference against the defense, and that's going to, I hate to say it, but bail out the Panthers on this drive and give them a 1st down.
Yeah, but I would remember this play. I think if Nolan can get that ball just a little bit quicker, the defensive back's playing his first steps. He's playing 5 yards off, so that slant's there. They tried to drop number 88, their linebacker, back into coverage. So when I took Shemp a little bit long to get there, which allows 88 to drop back into coverage, so I think if we can get that a little bit quicker, it's there.
Okay, so the Panthers still have life. 1st and 10 at the Independence 40-yard line after the pass interference penalty. Schimp's going to take quarterback power to his left. He's got a blocker out in front. That's looks like number 77. That's Dakota Lawrence leading the way. And Schimp's going to pick up positive yardage around 5 or 6 yards on the carry. Nice bit of running by Schimp.
Yeah, really good. That's a nice gain on first down.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 4 yards from the Independence 34-yard line. Panthers go no huddle. Schimp under center. He's going to take it. It's going to be a quarterback power again right up the middle. Schimp surges forward for about 3 yards. I think he's going to be just a little short, Brian, bringing up a 3rd down and probably less than a yard.
I'm watching their defensive ends for Independence. They're playing really wide but crashing very hard. So
Schimp again surges forward on the quick snap and no huddle, and he's going to have another Lincoln County 1st down. The chains will move.
Yeah, nice push by the interior line up front there. They did a really good job. That wasn't even close.
So Lincoln County again goes no huddle. 1st and 10 from the Independence 28-yard line. Schimp under center again. Smith, the lone back in the backfield. Play action to his right, and Schimp's going to be gobbled up in the backfield by Independence. That was number 69, Brian, Logan Isom.
Yeah, but the play was really made by number 2. That's Cohen Miller, senior defensive end. Right now, like I said, their ends are crashing hard. He was back there real quickly. Be a tough person to get a lineman out to block him. So we went to chip with the running back later on if we're going to throw the ball.
So a loss of about 5 yards on the play brings up 2nd down and long for Lincoln County. Schimp back in the shotgun, takes and hands off to Smith. No, it's a fake. Schimp's going to keep it and take it around right in, pick up some positive yardage, and then a late penalty flag comes in, possibly holding. My tag team partner signaling over here to my left, holding against Lincoln County.
Yeah, usually when you get that call right there, I actually called a...
Okay, so a block in the back may as well have been a hold.
Yeah.
Tomato.
It's still going backwards.
It's still going backwards, so that is going to be that's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it's going to end up a loss on that play, and the Panthers are backed up even further. Looks like a 2nd down and about 20, Brian, to go. Tough.
Might want to see a little slip screen right here.
Okay.
Pick up half this, because I don't think we had that play can go deep. So let's get a little screen, see if we can take advantage of that aggressive nature they've got.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Schimp looking for it all. Got a man off the fingertips. Oh, my. That was intended for number 4, Colin Miller, and it was just a little bit overthrown, Brian, but it was there.
Oh, that was actually a great job up front. They finally given Nolan some time. And Miller does a fantastic job of you can just say it. He faked the DB out. He was wide open.
So 3rd down and long now for Lincoln County. Oh, and that one's going to be tipped and knocked down. There was your screen, Brian, and it was set up nicely, but the ball just didn't get there. Knocked down again at the line of scrimmage simply because of the surge from the Patriots' defensive line.
Yeah, I give them credit. They're coached well. That's what, 2, 3 tip passes?
Yes.
So if they're not getting there, they're being taught, throw them hands up.
Okay, so now we're looking at a 4th down and long, almost 20 yards for the first. Schimp in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Schimp takes and it's a straight drop back. Looking, under pressure, looking. And he gets away from 1, gets away from 2, gets a block, but not the 3rd as number 4 for Independence. That is the quarterback, Isaiah Duncan, brings him down, and Independence is going to take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, too much speed on that defensive front. If you notice, they're not super big up front, but they're very quick, man. Their defensive line and linebackers are very active.
So Independence will have possession again after holding the Panthers. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. 3:14 to go here in the first quarter. Patriots leading 14-0, looking for more as Duncan pitches to Goodson. Goodson sweeping to his right, runs over a pile, but he picks up positive yardage, probably around 2 yards on the carry, 2nd down and 8.
And this is an important drive for Lincoln County.
It is.
Yes, we really need a good 3 and out right here.
We do. 3 and out would be great. Fumble, interception.
Yeah, turnover would be huge.
Okay, so Duncan back in the pistol formation. Goodson straight behind him. He's going to take and give it to Goodson, who has broken away again. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Atticus Goodson from 58 yards away.
That quick hitter right up the gut. And that's what he scored on. If you notice, they're trying to run them sweeps. We've kind of snuffed them out. It's been these quick hitters. And like I said, you folks can see it. This kid's pretty quick. So he gets that head of steam going. He's hard to stop.
So Colton Blackburn in to attempt the extra point kick for Independence. Looking to add another point to the scoreboard. And the kick is up and through. So with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter, Independence flexing their muscles, Brian. They have a comfortable 21-0 lead over a still reeling Panther defense.
Yeah, with 2:35 to go here in the first, and they've already put 3 scores on the board. We've got to get a score here. We've got to stay in touch. You know, like I said, let's try to survive this initial shock, if you call it. Maybe put a drive together like the last drive. We came up a little short again.
Right.
But put a drive together, get a touchdown on the board here, get yourself calmed back down. You know, for the coaching staff right now, you're just trying to tell your kids, it is 21-0. We've not played great, but let's go ahead and calm down. Let's put a drive together. We're not out of it yet.
Right. You don't think, you know, with my during our pregame, we were talking about Independence and all the points they scored. Did we just give our Lincoln County Panthers the broadcaster jinx?
I think we may have. I think we may have.
Well, I'll shoulder that one,
Yeah.
folks. I'll shoulder that one. Wow. I just, 21. But again, Brian, it's like you said, survive this initial, shot to the gut and left to the jaw and right to the other side of the jaw, and a lot of football to be played yet.
Absolutely.
A lot of time left. Blackburn sends it short, and it's going to be fielded. Lincoln County delivers that blow on the return. That's number, let's see who that is. Looks like number 15 again. I believe that's Chris Davis. Nice return there. Chris delivering the blow on that one. Lincoln County, not terrible field position. 1st and 10 at their own 35. 2:28 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln County needs to get something out of this drive, Brian. Points-wise, field goal, touchdown would be nice.
Yeah, just get some momentum back on our side.
Yeah. I don't think we want to give Independence the ball back quick.
No, absolutely not.
Champ in the shotgun gives it to Smith right up the middle. Smith's going to pick up positive yardage, still churning those legs, and he's finally going to be stopped. And he's going to pick up around 5 yards on that carry. So a nice bit of running there by Smith, turning nothing into something.
Yeah, we've had, like I said, most of our first downs have been pretty positive gains. It's just these second and third, we make a mistake or do something and get ourselves behind the chains to see if we can keep something positive going here.
So Shemp again in the shotgun. Low snap, but he fields it nicely, and Shemp's got some room. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, wrestled out of bounds and around the 23-yard line. Shemp on the carry, and he's brought down by number 3, Atticus Goodson.
Yes, and Atticus Goodson, it shows his speed because I thought, that's 6, but Atticus Goodson is as advertised.
He surely is, but a nice chunk play for Lincoln County. Nice run by Shemp. 1st and 10 Lincoln County at the Independence 23. Shemp takes the shotgun snap. Quarterback power to the right. He's got room to the 15. And down to around the 13-yard line again. A nice bit of running there by Shemp. A nice blocking on that right side of the line, Brian.
Yeah, I think, we said earlier he tried to run that play and we missed the end completely, not that time. And you see what happens. If you can go ahead and get him sealed off, you pick up a nice chunk of change. So Lincoln County's got something going now.
I think John Lilly, the head coach over at Independence, Brian, has seen enough of this Panther surge, and he's going to call a timeout.
Well, he knows the right thing. Like, he sees 21-0, and his kids are thinking, this game's over, and he knows it's not over.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, Brian, we've got a few minutes here in between our timeouts. Let's again hit our sponsors again and thank those folks for everything that they do to make our broadcasts possible.
Absolutely. Again, we'd like to thank Lincoln Primary Care Center, Division of the Southern West Virginia Health Systems. Stop by and see plenty of their staff. They've got some fantastic doctors. Their motto of caring, compassionate, committed. They've served Lincoln County for many years, and like we've talked before, COVID has been so much more important, and stop by and help them folks help you out and take care of you. I'd like to thank Magistrate Kim Clayton for all she's done for the students of Lincoln County and all of Lincoln County. City National Bank of Hamlin and West Hamlin. Again, a J.D. Powers winner for outstanding customer service 3 years in a row. Visit Katrina Melkus and Sonia Cooper for all your loan banking needs. Coons Funeral Home, I'd like to thank Shane for all he keeps continuing to do to support us, as well as the Lincoln County Opportunity Company. Stop by at 304-824-3448 for all your senior citizen needs.
All right, we want to thank those folks again. We appreciate everything you do. Lincoln County, 1st and 10. Shemp takes and gives it to Isaiah Smith. Nowhere to go, and he's going to be gobbled up in the backfield again. Looks like the stop was by number 12. That's Logan Phelan again, Brian. And Mr. Phelan, we've called his name a lot.
Yeah, I think that timeout, the coach designed that defensive play up pretty nicely, didn't he?
Yes, he sure did. So it's going to be a slight loss on the play. Looks like around a yard. So 2nd down and 11 for Lincoln County. As they trail 21-0. 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Shemp's going to take play action pass. Got a man out there. And again, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Pass intended for number 28, Luke Adkins. And those big mitts of the Patriot defensive line, Brian, knocked down another pass.
I'd like to see Nolan, and I think you'll see him start doing it. It's made pump fake that one time because, it's going to get them airborne at the end. That's 3 or 4 passes they've knocked down now, so go ahead and pump fake it.
Good analysis.
Get them airborne and then complete that pass.
Good analysis. So 3rd down, and we'll call it 11 for Lincoln County. Trip receivers to the left, 1 split out to the right. Shemp in the shotgun. He's going to take it. It's going to be quarterback power to the left. Shemp trying to get what he can, pushes it up the field. He's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards and come up short. It's going to bring up 4th down at around the Patriots' 9-yard line, looks like.
I tell you, if you folks get to see that, I'm really impressed with the speed of Independence. Their linebackers really flow. Because when he first broke containment there, we thought, hey, we got a shot here.
Yeah.
And, man, they closed so quickly.
So 4th down here, the Panthers looking over the sideline, waiting to see what Brad Likens and his staff elect to do. They may take the quarter, Brian, as we're down to 6 seconds left here in the first. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to end our first quarter here, ladies and gentlemen, from Lions Club Field. Independence delivers quickly out of the gate. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they've all come from long distance as they lead Lincoln County 21-0. Panthers knocking on the door, Brian, facing a crucial 4th down coming up.
Yeah, we really love to see us punch this one in, and you get that momentum. We always talk about old man Momo. Let's get this momentum coming back to the other side.
Uncle Mo, yes, absolutely, and that would really help. And I think it would give our players. Okay, yeah, they're up 21-0. We just scored. We're in this.
Yeah,
we just need to put drives together.
I mean, if you think about the long pass they completed was really a 50-50 ball. Could
it really
easily
was.
been intercepted. And we're going to have to do something on these quick hitters with Mr. Goodson up the middle. I mean, you just really got to stop him before he gets going. And both his 2 big long runs have been just quick dives right up the middle and explosion. And folks, he is quick.
He is quick and follows his blocks well. I know he's quick and he looks fast and he is fast. But again, Brian, I like his vision. You hear a lot of coaches and players talk about vision.
Yeah, very patient runner. I mean, he hits the hole hard, but if you see him on these sweep patterns, when he runs a sweep out to him, he'll take his time, be very, very patient, and then explodes into the hole. These dives, he's taking those full on, just as quick as he can get up through there, he's gone. And once he gets to the second level, I mean, it's all she wrote. Yeah,
he is definitely proven his worth here. Isaiah Smith still looking to get on track with his highlight reel-worthy runs, and I think we're going to have some of those as the game progresses. But you're right, Brian, very disciplined by the Independence defensive front.
And this is going to be an interesting play call. It's going to see what coach can come up with here. Maybe you roll Nolan out, give him that run-pass option to see what he can do. Maybe roll him out to the wide side of the field.
So it looks like a 4th down, and we're going to call it around 6 yard, folks. Shemp in the shotgun. Two receivers split right, one to his left. Shemp rolling to his right. Looking, firing. Got a man, and it's going to be, oh my, it's going to be intercepted. It is. It's going to be intercepted
But
for a
we
touchback.
have a flag on the play.
See that gentleman's number. That's number 3, Atticus Goodson on the pick, but we do have a flag on the play. Preliminary indication was holding against Lincoln County. So, folks, that interception will stand up in the end zone, and the Patriots either dodge a bullet or Lincoln County shoots itself in the foot. But either way, Independence is going to have the ball 1st and 10.
Yeah, Nolan really just tried to make something. He knew it was 4th down. He was going to throw that kind of 50-50 ball up there. They made a nice break on it. I mean, it was nowhere it was open, but he said, yeah, it's 4th down. Got to try something.
Right.
Maybe we can get a tip ball. So now here we go again. We've got to find a way to slow this offense down.
Okay, so Independence has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. Whistles on the play. Timeout, Lincoln County. Lincoln County is going to call a timeout with 11:53 to go here in the second quarter. So timeout, Panthers.
Whew. Yeah, this is, I tell you, if you're a defensive coaching staff now, you've got to come up with something and do it quickly, because this offense, and here's the thing about it, it's not just Goodson.
No, it's not. We've seen several players call their names tonight.
They have a lot of weapons. For the folks in AA football,
look out.
Yeah, for the next few years, look out, because they've got a lot of youth on this team.
They do. We were talking about that earlier, and Goodson, of course, is the go-to. But I've also been impressed with their quarterback, Isaiah Duncan, and number 11, who caught the 50-50 ball, Cyrus Goodson. Talking with, we were talking with their coaches earlier before the game. That is little brother.
Yeah, and just a sophomore.
Yeah, and just a sophomore. So Lincoln County has their weapons too, but it's like you've been saying, Independence has had an answer on defense.
Yes, we've drove the ball well, but just had those little mistakes, an errant pass here that gets us in a little bit of trouble. We need to keep that positive change going all the time. We can't be negative plays against this team.
Right. All right, so we're back to football action here at Lions Club Field, folks. Independence, 1st and 10 at their own 20 after the interception in the end zone by Lincoln County. That pass will be caught by number 10. That is Judah Price on the reception. No gain on the play, maybe even a little bit of a loss. Spot the ball back on the 20, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if you notice, I think what they read on that play, our linebacker or cornerback was kind of playing inside. So they thought, let's just throw it out there real quick, something to watch for.
Sure.
As this game goes along, they may come back to that.
Duncan in the pistol takes and gives it to Goodson. Goodson's going to be knifed down right after the line of scrimmage nicely. Looks like number 7, Nolan Shemp in on the stop. Goodson picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. 3rd down and 8.
And here we go. This is that down. And unfortunately right now, we're going to have to get somebody in the slot receiver.
So 2 receivers split way out to the left, almost over at the other sideline. 1 split out to the right. Duncan in the pistol. Goodson behind him. Duncan straight drop back looking, got a home run ball for number 11, Cyrus Goodson, and it's in and off the fingertips again. Whew, my, oh my. But brings up 4th down. Are you breathing a sigh of relief over there, Mr. Vance?
Unfortunately, and I can see what they're doing. So far, it seems like they've come back to this single receiver side every single time. They're splitting the 2 out, but it causes us to pull single coverage down here at the bottom.
Sure.
That was there.
It was there. So 4th down. And there's the punt from Independence. A high spiraling end-over-end kick. And it's going to be fielded and dropped and then picked back up. That is Colin Miller on the return. He's looking for a seam, trying to get away from these Independence Patriots. And Colin Miller escapes 2, but not the 3rd. And he's going to be brought down around the 36-yard line after a nifty piece of running.
I think we're going to back up a little bit. I think there's some more laundry on the field.
Would it be the yellow variety?
The yellow variety.
All right. So you're right, Brian. The blocking in the back against the Panthers on the return, and that is from the spot of the foul. So let's see. Have they already marked it off or no? And they're going to back up inside the 30. No, right at the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, Lincoln County, 10:35 to go here in the first half.
Still not terrible field position, but again, those little mistakes just add up.
All right, Shemp in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives it to Isaiah Smith, who surges forward through the left hole, pushes up nicely over the 35 to the 36, possibly the 37-yard line. Positive yardage for Isaiah Smith, brought down by number 33. That's Logan Lester.
Lincoln County may have something in this slot. Next time they run the twins out this way, they're playing their inside linebacker kind of close too. So we might get a little quick out pattern, little hit, pick up 5 or 6, maybe break a tackle for more.
So Shemp walks up, gets under center, takes it, hands it to Smith on a draw play. And it looks like that the Independence Patriots were ready for that one. Again, Logan Lester in on the stop.
We'll call his name a few times tonight.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we'll call it 5 to go for Lincoln County. 9:39 to go here on a rolling clock in the second quarter. Lincoln County trailing 21-0. One receiver split each way.
If Lincoln County gets something positive here, this is 4-down territory at this point in the game. I know it's early, but we do need something positive.
Shemp back to pass under heavy pressure, and he eludes 1, he eludes 2, but again, not the 3rd, and that's going to be in on the sack. That's number 60, Parker Withrow, bringing up a loss of about 3 yards on the play, Brian. 4th and long, got to punt this one.
Yeah, that was just ugly from the start. That he didn't have. I mean, the pressure, I know, definitely caused him to start scrambling early. No one was open, but I think we're going to have to start going real quick hitter on the passing game. I don't think he has enough time to really set back and observe the field. So let's start going to some quick hitters, maybe slip a tight end over the middle.
So Colin Miller back to punt. End over end kick. It's going to take a Panther bounce and then roll out of bounds at around, looks like the 36-yard line, where they will mark it dead. And Independence will take over again, Brian. 8:43 to go here in the second quarter. Patriots comfortably in front, 21-0.
Again, unfortunately, folks, we need to get this 3 and out. I would really love to get a 3 and out and get a point, just get a score on the board before halftime.
Sure. 21-7 looks way better when you go into the locker room than 21-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Independence 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Duncan in the pistol formation pitches over to Goodson, who eludes 1 tackler 5 yards deep in the backfield, and he's going to push forward and keep surging, and churning those legs, and he's going to turn a 5-yard loss into a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, he's a good back. He really is, but those are the plays where you need to really capitalize and grab a shoestring, get anything to get that kid down.
Right. So pistol formation for the Patriots. 2 receivers split to the right. Duncan takes the snap, and he hands it to Goodson, who is sweeping to his left, and he's going to be brought down after an initial surge, maybe a yard on the play. Nice bit of open field tackling there by the Panthers. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down for Independence.
If you notice, that's that old counter tray. They pulled the play side guard and tackle on that play. And when you got a kid that quick and run the football, you can run that play.
So now we have 3 receivers split to the right, 1 out to the left. Duncan in the pistol takes the shotgun snap, and he's going to be quarterback power, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield by the senior Nate Baker in on the stop, and that's going to bring up a very important 4th down for Independence.
It'll be interesting to see what that coach does on this play. I mean, they've had some success on offense. We haven't really slowed them up, but this is that point in the game. Do you really want to take a chance here and give us the option? Because if you do, it's a short field for us, but it looks like he's going to go for it, so he's got some confidence in his offense.
No huddle. Duncan calling out the signals there with some hand signals to his receivers and stuff. Panthers do an initial hop. Let's see, did they jump?
No, I think we're going to timeout.
Timeout Independence. Okay, so it looks like Coach Lilly's going to think about this one, Brian.
That one was, like I said, it's going to be an interesting play call if he decides to go for this, because up 21-0, you know, if you punt, we had that one close scoring threat, but the last time you snuffed them out. Well, if you don't get it, you're the GOAT. If you get it, you're the hero.
Well, and then again, is it half full or is it half empty? I'm kind of like with you. I am up 21-0, 4th and 5. Let's see if my kids can convert.
Yeah, with 7:11 to go here in the first half,
Right.
you decide, it's 4th and 5. That is that little iffy range. If you don't get it, you gave Lincoln County great field position.
Right.
And they have shown some success driving the football in.
They have. Are you a superstitious man, Mr. Vance? Tomorrow is Halloween.
It is Halloween.
I'm just saying, and I was listening to the radio this morning driving into the high school, and they said that tomorrow's Halloween night, it will be a full moon, first full moon since World War I on Halloween.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So the Patriots are going to
fake it.
And he's going to surge forward, and oh my goodness, did he get it?
Yes,
I believe he did. Let's get that gentleman's jersey number on it. That's number 3, Atticus Goodson. And no rugby-style punt from him, and he picks up a first down. Wow. Good play call.
Yeah, great play call. I mean, it's a big gamble. A big gamble that worked perfectly.
So on 4th and about 5, the Patriots convert. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Independence at their own 48-yard line. 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Atticus Goodson takes the direct snap and sweeping to his left. He's going to pick up around 22 yards on that carry down to the Panther 30. Nice bit of running by Mr. Goodson again.
I don't know for sure if Lincoln County maybe had a player. There was only 3 down linemen on that play. Which is, maybe the coaches started, they spread it out a little bit. Maybe we'll go after we're doing it. Look like, no, we got 4 now.
So Isaiah Duncan back in the shotgun. It's another direct snap to Goodson, who's sweeping to his left. And he's still going before he's brought down after about a 10-yard carry. Brought down by number 28, Luke Adkins for Lincoln County. Well, we'll call it a 9-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, I think they're almost like a zone blocking scheme that time. They just kind of snapped it back to him and say, find a hole.
Right, that's what it looks like. So Duncan in the shotgun again. Goodson on his right hip. Again, a direct snap to Goodson. Surging through the left side of the line. Penalty flag on the play. And looks like the initial stop is going to be made by 52, Nate Baker. And number 20 for Lincoln County is Isaiah Coons.
Back it up. Back it on up.
So we've got holding against Independence. Good call there, Mr. Vance, on that one.
Yep, I heard that truck. Beep, 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 beep. Backing on up.
Back up the truck. Back up the truck. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And it's going to remain 3rd down, but instead of 3rd and short, it's going to be 3rd and around 10.
Yeah, this could be big for Lincoln County. That penalty could be huge.
Duncan takes and gives to number 1. That's Trey Bowers on a little crossbuck action there. Nice play. And again, he's going to pick up about, let's see. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. 4th down, and we'll call it 7.
Yeah, if they fake the punt at the 50, this is definitely going for its time. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Do you hand to your stud back or go ahead to the airborne because they've got some success through the air. Right. Single coverage again down here at the bottom of the screen.
So 3rd down, Duncan pump fakes that way and takes it right up the gut. Spins off 1, and he's going to have a 1st down for the Independence Patriots. Nice bit of running there by Isaiah Duncan.
Yeah, I had him stopped, but he does a nice job spinning to pick up that extra 3 or 4 yards. I think he was going to come up a little bit short.
So 1st and 10 for Independence inside the Panther 20. Duncan takes and fakes the pitch that time and takes it right up the gut again. 10-5 fumbled in the end zone. Is it recovered by Lincoln County or did it roll out of the back of the end zone? Let's see. It is recovered by Lincoln County. That is number 18 for Lincoln County. That's Stephen Adkins on the recovery. Whoo-wee. Panthers get it 1st and 10 at the 20.
Whoo, that was because he had a lot of momentum. I think that was going in the end zone. That was an interesting play because he almost spun around like he was going to fake that pitch and then turns it straight up.
He sure did.
Interesting. I've never seen that design play. That was pretty sweet.
Okay, so Panthers dodge a big bullet there, Brian, and eliminate that score with 4:54 to go here in the first half. Lincoln County breathes a little sigh of relief. 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Yes, it would be nice. Let's break off a big one here. Let's get Isaiah going and maybe break off a big 30, 40, 50-yard gain here.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Shemp in the shotgun. Smith behind him. Shifts over to his right hip. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shemp takes and gives it to Smith, sweeping to his left. Tries to elude 1 defender in the backfield and does not. That is number 12 for Independence, who brought him down on that play.
Quarterback Logan Phelan.
Logan Phelan.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get something outside. Like I said, if you've noticed, they got a lot of good team speed. They're not huge. They're not. They're good-sized young men, but they are definitely quick and fast.
Fly to the football.
And you know what that old adage, speed kills?
Speed kills.
So if I'm Lincoln County running back right now, I'm thinking maybe start cutting that back up to the middle and see if I can get something.
So Lincoln County facing a second down, and we'll call it 13, folks, after the 3-yard loss. Shemp under center. Straight drop. Looking down the field. He's got a man, and that ball is going to fall incomplete. Looks like it was intended for 85. That's Scooter Phillips. Nice coverage there. Scooter was, I think, looked like Shemp was trying to throw him open, as they say, and just a little too much on that.
Yeah, it was good because the defender had his back turned to Shemp. So if the defender's back, he's open.
So 3rd down and 13 to go for Lincoln County. Need a conversion here, folks. Shemp in the shotgun, Smith on his left hip. He's going to take and give it to Smith, who stumbles through the hole. And he's going to be tripped up. So no gain on that play. Whistles blew that dead pretty quick, it sounded like, Brian, and brings up 4th and long. And the Panthers are forced to punt.
Yeah, with 3:43 to go here before half, let's get a good punt away, get them down.
Colin Miller back in punt formation. Play clock at 10, plenty of time.
Collins letting this run down a little bit, not a bad play.
Nice punt, high spiraling end over end kick, and it's going to be fielded cleanly by Atticus Goodson, who shakes 2 tacklers. Atticus Goodson on a nice return and positive yardage from the return, about 20 yards, 25 yards on that return, Brian. And Independence is set up really nicely. This might be their shortest drive of the night.
Yeah, by far. And listen, folks, when you're going to tackle Atticus Goodson, you can't tackle him up high. I mean, he's going to shed that tackler, which is what both of them tried to do, try to grab him up high, and he's too good of an athlete to do that. So with 3:15 to go, they're set up in a great position to score. We need a big stand here.
Just outside the 20-yard line as Atticus Goodson takes the handoff, and he's going to surge forward. And he's going to be brought down by number 28. Looks like Luke Adkins in on the stop. Positive yardage for the Patriots, about 6 yards on that carry, Brian.
Yeah, way too much on first down. We need to get some penetration from our guys. Again, get him because it's direct snap. Here it comes. He's coming. Follow him.
So there's another direct snap to Goodson, sweeping to his left. He's going to be met in the hole and breaks off 1, breaks off 2, surging forward down to the 1-yard line before he's finally brought down by Lincoln County's number 20. That is Isaiah Kuntz with the touchdown saving tackle.
I think there was 4. He broke 4 on that play. Again, he is not the back to tackle high.
No, he is not. So the Patriots, again, in their no-huddle spread offense. Duncan calling the plays. They all look over to the sideline. Flip the tight end to the left. Slot back over to the left.
I'm going to say wherever Goodson goes, that's where the ball's going.
And we've got whistles on the play. Timeout, Panthers. I believe that was our 3rd and final timeout. 2:23 to go here in the first half, folks. Independence leading comfortably 21-0 and knocking on the door again.
Yeah, the last drive we had was really probably one of the worst things we could have done because we gained nothing positive out of that. If we could have gained a few first downs, at least maybe flip the field. Unfortunately, like you said, it gave them great field position because we kicked it to Goodson, and he has been as advertised.
I'll tell you what, I've been very impressed with Independence. And again, Lincoln County is holding their own, Brian, but they've given up some chunk plays.
Yes.
On 3rd down even.
Yep.
And again, the 4th down, the fake punt, snap it back to Goodson. He rugby style rolls to his right and picks up another surge. But again, the Panthers are weathering the storm better than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. We put ourselves behind the 8 ball in that first quarter. when they went, explosion, and I think we were almost in shock a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Almost like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, we're in a game now.
These guys are fast.
Yeah, these guys are fast.
I remember years ago when my dad was coaching, years ago, he said, on any play, whenever you get the ball, you have to run like people are chasing you. I said, really? He said, yeah, because they are.
Yes, they are. And here we go.
And off Goodson, right up the gut, walks in basically untouched from 3 yards away. Touchdown, Atticus Goodson. And the Patriots extend their lead from 21-0 to 27-0. Extra point upcoming.
Yeah, with 2:21 to go, again, Panthers in that dire straits to have to get a score on the board here. Need to really get a score on the board. If you could somehow sneak one in, you get the ball, come out of half.
Colton Blackburn's extra point kick is up, and it splits the uprights, and the Patriots increase their lead. 28-0, 2:21 to go here in the first half, Brian. Danger zone time, maybe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This, again, it's an uphill climb at this point. That's why I said if we could somehow find a way to punch one in here, make it 28-7, we get the ball coming out the second half. You could score
Drive
there.
Down and put that one in.
Then 20-14. Now you've
cut the lead in half.
Yeah, you've got something going here. But again, I don't know how quick strike we've been. We've missed a couple deep passes.
They've been there.
They've been there. We've just missed a couple of them. So there is potential. We've had one big long run tonight. Maybe we can sneak something through, get something out, get a big positive game, maybe a good kickoff return here, get us something momentum. But I think it's crucial if we can get that score right before half.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I'd like to see a nice return here on this kickoff, set us up with a short field. Like you said, 2:21 to go. I think maybe Lincoln County's burned all 3 of their timeouts. We maybe need to think about that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking at the scoreboard, and I see a 0 by the timeout there for Lincoln County and only 1 left for the Patriots. Okay, Atticus Goodson is going to do the kickoff duties
for
the Independence.
I think he's selling popcorn at halftime.
I think he does a little bit of everything. That's right. So a low dribbler fielded cleanly by Lincoln County. And, again, there's that good field position right at their own 45-yard line, Brian.
Yeah, that was a heady play. What number was that? Is that 45?
Let's see. Coming into our screen here, I believe that is 45. Yeah, Riley Clay.
A heads-up play by him, not to try to scoop it and score it. Just get on the ball, get down. We've got good field position because you start scooping that ball, bad things happen.
Bad things happen. That's exactly right. All right, first and 10, Lincoln County at their own 45-yard line. 2:19 to go here in the first half. Handoff is to Smith, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage initially. That's big number 78, Mike Cheek, in on the stop.
What a name, Mike Cheek. That's a football name for you, isn't it?
That is a football name. Hey, folks, while we have a moment in between plays, Brian and I want to give a shout-out to all of our viewers on Facebook Live tonight. Thank you for logging in and logging on.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. Yeah, it doesn't look good for Lincoln County right now, but like I said, there's still a lot of time to go.
Second down and 12. Shamp back to pass. Looking, firing over here to the right. Oh. Intended receiver was Luke Adkins. He was open for a moment. Pass was a little bit off, and it's going to bring up third down and 12.
Yeah, that was a smart play because he was trying to almost throwing that one away a little bit because he's like, hey, there's nothing here. Let me just throw it out here, get it up because nobody else. I think he meant to do that, throw it long.
Okay, right.
Because there was nothing. Again, on the back end, they've done a great job in coverage here in the second quarter. We had a couple quick hitters, and that's what we hope to get one through. Is it's third down now, so.
All right, folks, here we go. 2 receivers, 1 split each way. Shamp takes, and he's going to hand it to, I believe that's Isaiah Smith pushing forward. Right at the 50-yard line. And referees are going to whistle that one in. Timeout, Independence. So brings up a fourth down, and here the gamesmanship. I like Independence calling their last timeout. Panthers punt here, Brian, at midfield, or?
This is a tough one.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
All right, here's your scenario, Coach Vance. You have 1:26 to go. You are on offense. 4th and 5 at the 50, 1:26 to go. Neither team has any timeouts remaining.
I say go for this just because the simple fact is you're down 28-0. We need to get a score. You know, if you do give them ball in field position and then go down to another score, that's the bad part. But right now I think we have to have something positive.
I agree.
So I say we
Convert this fourth down.
Okay. Keep the chains moving and just keep rolling on into the end zone.
All right, now I'm gonna dig into your brain a little bit. What do you call here, Brian? 4th and 5 at midfield. Your playbook's open, wide open, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think if it was me, I would come back either to, I think you can, the slants there, if we put twins to one side and they're giving a single coverage and the DB's playing pretty far off, but it's got to be a quick hitter because that linebacker does drop back into coverage pretty quickly. I think that would go. You know, when we would come back. I've still yet to see us slip somebody out into the middle.
Good call there. And we had the screen set up in the first quarter, which got batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, we did.
Okay, folks, here we go. 4th down, and we'll call it a long 5 right at midfield for Lincoln County here in the second quarter, trailing 28-0. Ship takes, it's going to be a give to Isaiah Smith, surging forward, and he's not going to make it, folks. He's going to be stopped short of the line to gain. Actually, that was Colin Miller on the carry, and he's going to be stopped short, and Independence is going to take over, Brian. So maybe calling that timeout for Independence. Isn't that? I mean, you've got 1:25 to go.
Oh, yeah. He was going to save as much time as he could because he knows we were going to run the clock down. So you stop him on 3rd down, and right now they're in business. And, again, I would try to get some safety help over the top if I could as we see us dropping back on this side.
Duncan turns and fires to his right over to number 11, Cyrus Goodson. Goodson is going to be knifed down by number 15 for Lincoln County. It's Chris Davis.
Yeah, this time at least we got some safety help over the top, which is smart because this kid's pretty tough.
Right. Duncan back to pass. He's going to sling one deep down the field, and he's got a man. And that ball is caught by number 11, Cyrus Goodson, down the far sideline, all the way down to about the 13-yard line, 58 seconds to go.
I would look for Goodson some more. Actually, right now with 58 seconds and the clock stopped to move the chains, they can still run the football here.
They sure can. So Duncan in the shotgun, Atticus Goodson on his right hip. It's a direct snap to Goodson, who gets a block from Duncan. 10, 5, and Duncan is tripped up at the end zone, but not before he puts it in for 6 more points. And the Patriots are back on the scoreboard again from about 14 yards out.
Yeah, that took about 20-some seconds, it seemed like, off the clock. Again, spreading us out wide and running the football up the middle. I mean, there was a huge hole for him to run through.
Colton Blackburn in to attempt the extra point kick. Spot, snap, kick is up and splits the uprights again, and Blackburn converts his 5th extra point kick, and which brings our score exactly 46 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Independence pushes out in front, 35-0, Brian. Woo, doggies.
Yeah, now that hill just became a mountain to climb. Unfortunately for Lincoln County, maybe we shouldn't have went for it on 4th down. Maybe we should have punted. No, I'm just joking. Again, I think it was the right idea.
I do too, honestly.
I think we need to get something positive, try to go right now, because it seems like nothing has really went our way. But again, if you look, it's the big plays, the big plays.
You're right. Independence has had all of the big plays tonight. Lincoln County, maybe 2 that I can think of over 20 yards.
Yeah, I can think that's about all I can think of.
2, maybe 3.
Yep.
And, you know, of course, Independence and this quick strike offense, you're right, Brian, it's all about these matchups. And they're looking at that at the line of scrimmage. I think Duncan's getting his signals from his coaching staff, of course, but making the right decision so far.
Right now, he's got Goodson at wide receiver. I don't think that last big play, he never took his eyes off of him. He was going that way the entire time. And if you just throw it up to this kid so far, I mean, he's come down with it. You know, that old adage, football's like a cold to Goodson. He's the only one catching it. He's the only one coming down with it.
That's exactly. Great analogy. All right, so Atticus Goodson set to kick off here again for the Patriots. They lead comfortably, 35-0. 46 seconds to go until the halftime. And he puts a boot into it, end over end kick all the way back. Fielded at the 15. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pushing forward up to the 50. Nice return there by Lincoln County's number 10. That is...
Looking for that number.
Looking for that number, folks. That is Austin Adkins on the return for Lincoln County. Nice return by Adkins.
With 37 seconds to go, you definitely throw something up here, maybe run a couple plays.
Sure, see what happens. Shemp in the shotgun. One receiver to his left, two split out to the right. Smith in the backfield with him. Low snap, fakes to Smith. Quick hitter. Pass is complete. Over to number 4, Colin Miller. It's a 6-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 4. Lincoln County right at midfield. 17 seconds to go on a rolling clock. Panthers get set. Trips to the right of Shemp. Takes, drops straight back. Rolling to his left after being pressured. Being pressured, stops. Squares his hips, squares his shoulders, looking deep down the field, and that's going to be deflected by the Patriots defense. I think that ball hung up in the air just a little bit too long, Brian, for Shemp, as Judah Price knocks it to the ground.
That's a tough throw because he was thrown across his body. He rolled out, down this side. So, but if he could have really, and I know it's tough to say, if he could have set his feet,
right,
the receiver broke open late.
Yes,
he could have put a little more on that. So it was a good, the right idea, just not quite enough on it.
So 1.7 seconds to go here in the half, folks. Lincoln County facing a 3rd down and 4 from midfield. Oh, my tag team partner has just given me the signal. Finger in the mouth and then climb the hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
Calling the hook and ladder. Shemp's going to take straight drop back under pressure, and he's going to actually push that forward for about a 2-yard gain before he's brought down by number 12, Logan Phelan again, Brian. And you're right, those linebackers for Independence flowing, snuffing that play out before the half. 35-0 Independence.
Oh, flying all over the field. Their defense is flying all over the field tonight. Very impressed with their guys. That team, those linebackers flow. Their defensive ends are crashing hard, but they do a nice job of collapsing this pocket. And then once you collapse the pocket, the linebackers will clean it up.
Right. So, folks, Brian and I are going to take a brief hiatus here for halftime while you guys enjoy the award-winning sounds of all of Lincoln County, the Lincoln County High School Panther Marching Band. Folks, we'll see you right back here for the second half in just about 15 minutes.
What happened to Bates?
Bates injured his ankle 2 games ago.
Okay.
And he's still on the shelf.
Okay, because he was playing a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to play Q. Yeah.
Because, I was looking for him down. I didn't see him down there on the sideline.
He's still on the bench.
He's still on the shelf, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he hurt his ankle.
Ankle injury, 2 games against Wayne.
Under the direction of Kimberly Cook, the pride of Lincoln County, the the Panther marching band.
You get a full moon every 28 days. So what's tomorrow, the 31st? Your last full moon is like the 3rd. I'm pretty sure you get a full moon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live at Hamlin Lions Club Field, getting ready to start the third quarter as Atticus Goodson, who scored 4 touchdowns in the first half, kicking off to Lincoln County. Nice kick over to the far sideline, and it's going to trickle down the sideline and stay in bounds. And it's going to be fielded by Lincoln County, trying to shake off one, shakes off two, dragging a third and a fourth and a fifth before he's finally brought down on a nice return, Isaiah Smith.
I can't believe it didn't go out of bounds. I thought for sure that was going out of bounds. I thought it's got to go. And then it just kind of held up there, and then he turned something out of nothing.
Well, we kickers, that's worth a fist pump. We like them when they trickle down the sideline and don't belly flop over and get the yellow flag out. So a nice return by Isaiah Smith after the nice kickoff by Atticus Goodson. 1st and 10 Lincoln County at their own 30. And the take and the give is to Smith, who jumps through the hole, picks up positive yardage over the 35-yard line to about the 36. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Looks like he was brought down by Atticus Goodson.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe they got a little slower at halftime. Maybe it come out a little,
Well,
cramped up.
we can only hope. Let's hope this polar bear weather that's dropped down below 50 right now, Brian. It's a little chilly out. There's the take, and the give is to Smith through the left hole. Smith's got some running room. Tries to shake off one, still trying to shake him off, but he does push him out of bounds. That is number 10, Judah Price, but not before Isaiah Smith picks up about 15 yards on that carry, pushes the ball over the 50, down. No, I'm sorry, right at the 50, folks, right at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Lincoln County.
Yeah, we got to talk to the coaches some at halftime. The Price kid, they said he's a wrestler, and they said he's built like one of these Greek gods. Well, he's a wrestler. He used all of it right there to kind of hog tie Isaiah.
He sure did. And the counter play. Fake it to Smith. Hand it to Shemp going back the other way. Shemp's going to pick up positive yardage around 2 yards on that carry, as it looks like Blake Adkins has checked in at quarterback, Brian, for Lincoln County to start this second half.
That was a nice little play. Again, there's that team speed, though. I thought that was going for a big game, but they close out so strong, Independence does. Looks like we've got Shemp split out wide this time.
That is Adkins, Blake Adkins, taking the snaps for Lincoln County. Smith right behind him. He takes and gives to Smith through the right hole and pushes it up front. He's going to pick up nice positive yardage, and I did see a flag come out there late, Brian.
Looks like they're going to call false start. No holding.
It's going to be holding against Lincoln County from the spot of the foul. That's going to be a 10-yard mark off. Lincoln County will get their second down back, but not before they will be behind the sticks on this one, Brian, on this next play.
Right at the line. I didn't see that one. My eagle eyes. Surely I should have saw that.
Eyes as sharp as a hawk, but he missed that one. All right, so Lincoln County in a bit of a jam here now. Second down and long. Adkins takes straight drop, looking. Little floater pass over to Smith, who's got some running room. Smith eludes one, but he's knifed up and tripped up by, that's number 1 for Independence, Trey Bowers, who upends Smith as he falls over the 50-yard line to the 49-yard line.
But that was a nice play from Lincoln County, little kind of a double screen on both sides. But a nice play by Trey Bowers, because that's not somebody you want to see one-on-one, was Isaiah Smith. He does a nice job of just bringing him down.
Right. Adkins in the shotgun. Smith on his left hip. Correction, that's Luke Adkins on the carry. I believe that was 28. Yes, Luke Adkins on the carry. Picks up positive yardage. About 3 yards on that carry. Second down.
Correct that. 4th down.
Right. Sorry. 4th down.
Yep.
Thank you for that, Brian. You're right. 4th down. And it's going to be about 7 yards, Brian, for this conversion.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we draw up here.
So Adkins in, takes the shotgun snap. Got a great pocket, protected, and that was just going to be a little bit short of his intended receiver. I believe that was intended for Isaiah Smith. And the Panthers are going to come up empty after a couple of first downs, Brian, give the ball right back to the Patriots.
Yeah, again, a nice pocket, and I know it's Blake's first real pass. It wasn't a bad look. A little bit behind Isaiah, but a nice pocket. But something, again, that holding penalty stopped that drive. It's something we struggle when we get behind the chains. We're not quite that big play offense yet.
Wow. So 1st and 10 Independence, Brian, right at their own 47. That's a quick pass over to number 11. And I believe that is Cyrus Goodson. And he's going to pick up positive yardage. About 3 yards on that play. Second down, 7 yards to go. Duncan in the pistol formation. Fakes the pitch to Atticus Goodson and turns back up in the hole. Penalty flag comes flying in from the secondary, Brian. What do you think?
That could be a holding on Independence.
Okay, and preliminary indication is a hold against the Patriots. Good call, Mr. Vance. Those eagle eyes
saw that one out.
Like laser focus on that one, folks. So we're going to back up the Patriots 10 yards from the spot of that foul, and it's going to be second down again.
The difference for Independence is I think yardage doesn't mean a lot to them.
Right.
Just down and downs.
Down and distance.
Yeah, they're such a big play offense.
Trips over here to the right. Takes and gives to Atticus Goodson. Nice hole through for Goodson as he crosses midfield, and he gets a lot of the penalty yardage back and then some, as it's going to be a third down, and we'll call it 7, Brian, from midfield.
Yeah, they do a nice job. Independence does. They bring these slot receivers out wide, forces this linebacker, and then they run right with the linebacker would be on the outside. They do that off tackle right where he just vacated. It's nice play design.
So 2 receivers split over to the left. Nobody split to the right. 2 tight ends, though. Duncan takes and gives to Goodson. Surging forward, pushes off 1 tackler, but not 2, as a host of Panthers come in to get Goodson to the ground, and they finally do. After his positive yardage, forward progress was stopped right at the 46-yard line, bringing up a 4th down, and we'll call it 3, Brian.
Yeah, they've got Atticus listed at 6'1", 218, and folks, I'm telling you, that's legit. I think maybe
He's
even
solid.
at 220. Yeah, he's a well-built kid, and you've seen the speed already. So he's
Right.
not – one guy doesn't bring him down very often.
Right. Okay, so 4th down and about 3 yards to go for Independence, leading 35-0. 7 minutes to go here on a rolling clock in the third quarter. Goodson with the handoff. He's going to surge forward and pick up just enough yardage for the first down. About 6 yards on that carry for Goodson, and he has been a workhorse tonight, Brian.
Yeah, I've noticed it seems like when he does that direct snap, most of the time they are running that left-hand side. Something they might want to pick up on, maybe shift over a little bit, try to slow that down because, like I said, once he gets some momentum going, tough to bring down.
So 1st and 10 Independence from the Panther 42, and he's got a man deep down the field, and it's in and out of the hands again. Oh, my, he had a 5-yard step.
That was
And
Price.
That pass was intended for Judah Price.
Yeah, another cool football name, Judah Price. The wrestler, as they called him.
Right. And Judah Price got behind the Panther secondary again, Brian, and the only thing he didn't do, honestly, was catch that one. It was a little bit off the fingertips there.
Yeah, straight fly pattern. I mean, he never broke stride. It was just see if I can outrun you.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Duncan takes it and gives it to Goodson, surging through the left side of the line for positive yardage again, probably 7, maybe 8 yards on that one, Brian. And Goodson is just wearing down this Panther front.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got to have shout out to that line of, Independence as well. Yeah, I know he's a great running back, Goodson is, but again, this line has done a nice job of surging off, and he's usually 3 or 4 yards deep before we get ahead.
Right. So 3rd down, we'll call it 3 yards for the Patriots. Duncan takes and hands it to Goodson, who's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Still fighting for yardage, but he's finally going to be stopped. Whistles blow it dead. Looks like it's brought down by Lincoln County's number 52, Nate Baker, in on that stop.
That time we got that in, just on call. They got penetration that time, and you see what happens.
So 4th down, and we'll call it again 3 yards as there was little or no gain on that last carry by Goodson. Duncan takes, and it's a pitch to the right to Goodson, surging behind his line, and he's going to be brought down again by Baker, but he may have the first down, Brian. I think he does by about 1.5 yards.
Yeah, again, Nolan does a nice job coming up to make that initial hit, but this is not a guy you need to hit him low. He does a great job of keeping. You always hear coaches talking about
Nice
the feet
leg
churning.
drive.
He keeps those feet churning.
So 1st and 10 Independence as they convert that 4th down. There goes Duncan behind some blockers, gets kind of a block from Cyrus Goodson. Actually, I think Duncan kind of pushed him in there, and then he's finally brought down by Nathan Baker.
I know the folks at the Goodson household they're just producing a lot of athletes here. I will say that family is definitely an athletic family.
That is for sure. So quick pass out to the left, and that's going to fall incomplete. Intended again for number 10, Judah Price.
Yeah, Ryan, we were talking to the coaches there at halftime. And to the folks in AA, they're starting 14 freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah, that's right. Out of the 22 on both sides of the ball, 14 are underclassmen.
Yeah, this is so to AA, you're going to have to deal with Independence in the next few years.
That's exactly right. Duncan takes, fakes that fakes that toss and spins into the hole straight up the middle. Picks up positive yardage down inside the 15, down to around the 12, and it's going to bring up third down and around 3 yards to go for Independence. Really liking that that fake toss, Brian, because like you were saying, it gets the linebackers maybe flowing in that direction, and Duncan slips right in behind him basically when he turns it up the middle there.
Yeah, it's a nice design.
So
Little
direct
misdirection.
snap to Goodson, right up the gut, follows his 2 blockers, 10-5 touchdown. And Atticus Goodson has struck again, touchdown number 5 from about 14 yards out, Brian. Wow.
Yeah, folks, he has, again, he's coming back next year. So, folks in AA, he's just a junior, 6'1", 218. So, he may have some colleges interested in this kid, this young man. I
That's
think
exactly
he's
right. Snap, spot, kick is up from Colton Blackburn, and it teardrops over the goalpost as Independence flexes their muscles once again and extends that lead to 42-0, 4:24 to go left here in the third quarter, Brian.
Yeah, for the Panthers right now, you just need to get something, positive. The game's pretty much out of control, but you still can work on things. Again, we're a young team too as well. So right now, I just think we need to put a drive together, get some points on the board.
Right.
Get them to, because again, that last drive, we had some success going. That holding penalty drops us back to second and 20, and we are not that team right now that can come back all the time from second and 20. That yardage does mean something to us. Like I said earlier, I don't think Independence are such a quick strike offense. Downs just mean something to them. Yardage doesn't mean anything really.
Exactly.
So,
you're exactly right.
And we're not there. We may get there as time goes, as we move on, and we know we got to keep some positive points going at all times, keep that positive yardage going. So we're just going to avoid some negative plays and to get something positive out of this drive.
Understand that completely. So 4:24 to go here in the third. Lincoln County trailing 42-0 to the upstart Independence Patriots.
I think it has something to do with this full moon tonight. It's kind of an eerie full moon tonight.
It is kind of an eerie full moon. It's our second full moon of the month, as we were notified by our technical wizard, Mr. Seth Stowards. It's the second full moon of the month.
If you're watching, you can see just there it is. There it creeps up behind the crowd. That's an eerie full moon. Come on, that's got something. That's got the mojo going tonight.
It must be, when tomorrow being Halloween and a full moon again on Halloween, first time since World War I that's happened. And the kickoff to Lincoln County. Nice return. Stopped at around the 30. Isaiah Smith on that return. So Lincoln County sets up for their second drive of this second half. 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Take a quick moment here to thank some of our sponsors.
Yes, absolutely.
Allen Creek Medical Center. The folks at Tri-River Transit, let them do the driving for you. Lincoln Primary Care Center, Magistrate Kim Clayton, Shane Kuntz, Lincoln County Opportunity Company, and First Place Printing and Sports. Thank you, folks, for all you do for the youth of Lincoln County.
Okay, so we got a penalty flag on the play. Referees blow it dead. We got a false start against Lincoln County. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll start 1st and 15 from the 25. Shooting ourselves in the foot?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
we are. But again, that comes with youth.
It does.
These kids get more experience.
So 1st and 15. Sends a man in motion. Adkins takes the snap straight, drop back into the pocket. He's going to gun one down the middle of the field. Intended receiver was number 7, Nolan Shemp.
Again, pretty good coverage. I think
Patriots had that one covered up pretty well.
He did a smart move. Just throw it away, throw it deep. Maybe if something gets up, but throw it deep to where no one can kind of get to it. Because, to be honest with you, he was getting a lot of pressure on him when he released it. So it was throw it or eat it. That's a smart play.
Right. So 2nd down and 15. Adkins under center. Takes and gives to Isaiah Smith, who is met right at the line of scrimmage. I do see a penalty flag on that.
think we've got, well, I think that's a penalty flag. Maybe not. I'm like you. I thought I
Okay,
saw
I
that flag
thought I
right
did
beside
too.
the ball. Evidently, that was something else on the field.
Okay, so 3rd down and long for Lincoln County. Adkins in the shotgun, straight drop. Being pressured, steps up into the pocket nicely, and then he's going to be swarmed under by the pressure of Independence. That's number 36, Jordan Harvey, in on the sack, Brian.
Yeah, good coverage in the back end. That's what they call those coverage sacks. I mean, he had a nice, good pocket.
Right.
Had to step up in it. There was just nowhere to go with the ball.
So Colin Miller set to punt this one away for Lincoln County. Rugby style punt over to the right. It's going to turn over for Lincoln County. It's going to be fielded at around the 42-yard line. That's number 1, Trey Bowers, on the return for Independence. So Independence will set up this drive, Brian, on the other side of the 50 at around, let's see where they're going to mark this ball. Right at the 45.
For you folks watching live, a kind of a little surprising look at the Metro News scoreboard.
Oh, yes.
Sissonsville, who's that 4-0 team, kind of, haven't played a lot of games.
I believe they were number 1 in the ratings this week.
Right now,
Double A.
25-14 over St. Albans.
Interesting. Okay.
So Sissonsville look like they may have something going here in Double A.
Right. So 1st and 10 Independence at the 45 as Duncan keeps after the play action fake in the backfield. Positive yardage. About 4 yards on that carry.
Isaiah Duncan, the ball carrier.
So Duncan on the carry for the Patriots. 2:30 to go here on a rolling clock in the 3rd quarter. Independence leading 42-0.
Ooh. They're nice quick hitter. These little quick hit dives are the one that just killed us all night long.
Number 2, Cohen Miller on that run as he carries the ball. Brought down by Colin Miller, and it's going to be a 1st down for Independence at the Panther 30. Duncan takes, fakes that toss to Miller, pushes forward.
Isaiah Duncan carried the ball.
Yeah, that's such a, like I said before, you notice how he pitches out and gets these linebackers flowing, and they're trying to get that cutback run. It's been very successful, Mike. That's a play me and Lincoln County ought to look at to copy that in the future. It's a nice little design play.
Pickup of about 3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 7. Duncan, play action pass, looking long and deep, and it was almost intercepted by Colin Miller in the end zone, but it's in and out of the hands, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, I think the little bit of a miscommunication there. The receiver kind of stopped like he was going to run this little dig pattern, and unfortunately the quarterback had already released it, thought he was going deep, so really Colin had the best chance at it.
Sure did. So 3rd down, and we'll call it 7. Duncan takes the shotgun snap, fakes it one way, and gives to the man on the inside, reverse sweeping to his right. That is number 10, Judah Price. Down to the 5-yard line before he's brought down by number 52, Nate Baker. And 1st and goal, Patriots.
Again, fake one way, run this misdirection back the other way. Our end gets sucked in, and there was nobody.
You know what it reminds me of, Brian? I know we're into these spread offenses these days and stuff, but it harkens me back to the old scissors play.
Yeah.
That little inside reverse. All right, well, whistles are going to blow this one dead.
Not for sure.
Yeah. See what the referees are discussing.
Well, we're still not for sure. They've called something.
And I saw an official's time. I saw an Independence player leave the game.
I think it was equipment.
May have been.
Equipment malfunction. Maybe a helmet was messed up, and they don't huddle.
Right.
The official called real quick, and they substituted the receiver in right after that. So I'd say it's probably something with the helmet.
So 2 receivers split way out to the left, 1 to the right. Duncan fakes that spin, 10-5, touchdown. He's in for the score. That is Isaiah Duncan in from about 4 yards away.
Again, that's such a, I'm not for sure yet. I know linebackers are definitely flowing. It looks like some of our linebackers may have slipped and fell on that play because, again, he was untouched till he got to the end zone. He's 5 yards into the defensive backfield before someone touches him.
So Colton Blackburn in to attempt his 7th extra point, and that kick is up.
Colton Blackburn's extra point attempt is good.
It is good, splits the uprights. So with 1:05 to go here in the third quarter, the Independence Patriots increases their lead to 49-0, and the score just keeps continuing to swell, Brian, against the Panthers.
Yeah, again, and we've been here, folks. This is where, again, we just need to continue to learn. If losses like this, you can still learn a lot. We can still learn, improve. You work on getting yourself better on these.
Right.
Yes, the game's out of control, but let's see what I can do to make myself better and something I can learn. So you're going to have games like this. If you play sports long enough,
right,
you're going to have some of these games. You don't care who you are.
Sure.
We were talking earlier
about
Clemson, the quarterback, who's won everywhere he's been. Well, trust me, folks,
Trevor Lawrence.
If Trevor happens to go to the number 1 to the Jets, you're probably going to see some losses.
It's funny they were talking about that on ESPN a couple days ago about Trevor Lawrence. He could be, probably should be the number 1 pick overall in the draft, and saying that he might pull Phillip Rivers and be like, if the Jets pick me first, maybe I don't want to play for you.
And
it's there.
I can really understand him.
Right.
John Elway did that too. He wouldn't play for Baltimore.
So Colton Blackburn set to kick this one off for Independence, leading comfortably 49-0. Blackburn sends it end over end down, and it will be fielded cleanly by Lincoln County. Nice return there on the return by Isaiah Kuntz for Lincoln County. Panthers will set up shop. Pretty good field position on this drive, Brian, at their own 40.
Yes, it is. That's a nice little return.
Any scores over there?
Yeah, I sit there and looked. Our opponent last week, Princeton, who, again, flexing their muscles a little bit.
Okay.
They're ranked number 11th against Greenbrier East, who's number 15. It's 49-6 Princeton.
Wow.
Princeton appears to be the real deal this year.
That's a pretty heavy score there for Princeton Greenbrier. I thought it would be a lot closer than that one, Brian. I really did.
Yes, I agree.
So Adkins is going to take shovel pass. Nice shovel pass to Luke Adkins, who picks up positive yardage. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that before he's brought down. Second down, 4 yards to go.
Yeah, I would sit there and tell folks right now and try to look for some opponents we got coming up, but in this COVID world, we don't know.
We don't know. That's right. We really don't know. I want to say next week is the Greenbrier East game here at Hamlin, but again, who knows?
Who knows?
Take and the give is to the first man through the hole for Lincoln County. It's Isaiah Smith on the carry, and he is brought down by number 88, Braxton McKinney.
Well, we got a moment. I say a little shout out. Wish good luck tomorrow to Lincoln County student Luke Roberts.
Absolutely, Luke Roberts.
Who's joining the cross country states tomorrow at Cabell Midland. So, Luke, if you're listening or watching, good luck to you.
Run hard, my brother.
Run hard.
Run hard, Luke. We're rooting for you tomorrow to bring home a state championship in cross country. Wouldn't that be phenomenal?
I tell you, folks, again, if you've ever got a chance to see a cross country meet,
3.2, is that right, Brian? Is that
roughly 3.2 miles?
And Luke qualified with a 17:21 in the regionals a week ago. 3.2 miles in less than 18 minutes, folks.
That's impressive.
So our hats are off to you, Luke Roberts. Good luck to you tomorrow, and bring it home. Bring it home.
Yes, that's right.
So, Brian, we have played 3 quarters here. It's been all independents so far, at least on the scoreboard anyway, for the most part. Comfortably 49-0. And they are in Lincoln County's boat. Not a lot of seniors. A lot of underclassmen returning for the Patriots next year, along with Lincoln County, too, for that matter.
Yeah, it is. These are 2 young teams, and like we said, speed tonight has really shown.
Yes, it has.
Kills.
It really has.
Kills, and even on this defensive side of the ball, it's not just Atticus Goodson or
So 3rd down and 2 yards to go as Adkins has trouble with that snap. It's going to be picked up by Independence before he's brought down. He is brought down. That's number 80 for Independence. Looking for that gentleman's number 80 for Independence, who scooped that up. That is Scott Kester, and he almost took that one to the house, but he was brought down around the 8-yard line.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't blow that one dead. I thought he was already down when the ball came out.
I did too.
Again, the official decided no, he was going to let it play. Kind of surprised me a little bit.
So it looks like we're going to see Independence with a 1st and goal inside the Panther 10. We'll call it the 8-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout on the field called by Independence.
Timeout, Independence.
Yeah, I think they had a little miscommunication. They had 8 players on the field. I don't think the coaching staff's real happy with that.
So, Brian, while we have a moment here in between timeouts, why don't we give our sponsors a quick shout-out again to them, and we want to thank everybody who's listening to us live, watching us on Facebook Live as well.
Yeah, we absolutely appreciate all the support. Again, thank you for watching this. Hey, if you get a chance, thank some of our sponsors. It's the Lincoln Primary Care Center, a division of Southern West Virginia Health Systems, serving the people of Lincoln County. Stop by the Hamlin location, visit one of their other sites in Southern West Virginia. You can see your doctor, fill your prescriptions. It's on the same location. It's a one-stop shop for everyone. Master Kim Clayton, we appreciate all the support and all the things you do for Lincoln County. City National Bank of Hamlin and West Hamlin, J.D. Powers winner for outstanding customer service 3 years in a row. Visit Katrina Malquist or Sonia Cooper for all your loan and banking needs. Allen Creek Medical Center, providing health care since 1964. Coons Funeral Home, we just talked about Isaiah a minute ago.
We did.
We'd like to thank Shane for all his support. And the Lincoln County Opportunity Company, as soccer coach Bill Carpenter. Stop by and give him a visit. For all your senior citizen needs, give him a call at 304-824-3448. Also, visit our title sponsor, Armstrong, at www.armstrongonewire.com.
So we've got some new jerseys in for Independence. That is number 10 running it in. That's Judah Price scoring from 8 yards away. And that opened up, Brian, I believe you could have drove a vehicle.
Yeah, the part of the Red Sea
that
on that one. But again, it's that same quick hitter. It's like they get to the second level before we even see them. I mean, that's what that speed does. It's a quick dive play. You don't have to hold your block very long. You just seal off, and they go through it.
Right. So Colton Blackburn in to attempt the extra point. So there's the snap, spot, kick is up, and it splits the uprights again. So Colton Blackburn adds another point to the score, and it's going to be 56-0, and looks like there's a penalty flag on that play. I'm not sure what the call is going to be.
I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike, but I'm not for sure. I think it was just 2 guys got tied up. I don't think there was anything
Personal
malicious.
foul against Independence and a dead ball personal foul against Lincoln County. So those penalties are offset. Everything's good. Referee's keeping it clean, keeping it in control.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything malicious. I really think they just kind of got
tangled.
You got tied up and went down, and of course it was late when they got tied up, but I don't think there's anything behind it.
So 10:29 to go here in the game, folks, and Independence way out in front, 56-0.
Yeah, but I'm really, like I was told folks, if you watch the coaching staff for Lincoln County right now, they're still coaching hard. I mean,
sure.
You don't quit on this. Like I said, we're a young team. You're trying to tell every player out there, what can I do to get better? You got to stay motivated in a game like this and realize that we need to get something positive. Like I said, we just need to score, put it in the end zone. You'll probably see some young players from Lincoln County play, get some experience, which is exactly what you do in games like this.
Exactly.
And the same thing for Independence. You can see them. They're subbing a lot of guys in and out.
So Colton Blackburn set to kick this one off. It's kind of interesting. The referee went to hand him the ball, and Blackburn turned around, and it went rolling away there. So he's got it now. He's going to set it up on the tee. Panthers set to return. The kickoff from Blackburn. 10:29 to go here in the game, folks, from Lions Club Field on senior night. Blackburn end over end. It's going to be fielded at around the 26. Oh, nice bit of returning there by Colin Miller. And those dreaded turf monsters reached up and grabbed a shoestring and tripped him up at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they never miss a tackle. The turf monster never misses. He always gets it.
Never miss. That's exactly right. If only you could see him right before you could.
Yeah, make a move.
Make a move there.
High step him a little bit.
Yeah, little, high knee and a stiff arm. A little Heisman action on him there, right? All right, so 1st and 10 Lincoln County at their own 45-yard line. 9:52 to go on a rolling clock here in the 4th. Adkins takes and gives it to Isaiah Smith, who surges forward. Right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the carry before he is brought down. Looks like number 33, Logan Lester, in on the stop. 2nd down and about 9 yards to go.
Yeah, it's been some tough sledding up the middle for Isaiah tonight. Again, their interior line's done a really nice job. That and the linebackers are flowing in. They've done a great job of bottling him up.
So Adkins goes under center. Takes and hands it to Smith, who is met in the backfield as number 80 fights off a block. That is Scott Kester in on stop, fights through a block and gets Smith in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, they brought another one in, Kester, here off the end. He was the one to pick up that fumble a little bit ago.
Right.
Their defensive ends are crashing so hard. Maybe we could try to get a swing pass out to stop them, because they are just coming full bore.
So Lincoln County set up 3rd down and 11. Adkins in the shotgun. One receiver split each way. Adkins straight drop back, and it's a fly pattern to the right. Looking. That pass is going to fall incomplete. Intended for Nolan Shemp. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what we got here, folks. Preliminary indication is holding against the Patriots. And that's what we're going to get. Holding against the Patriots. Defensive holding, is that an automatic first down, Brian?
I think that is. I think that is automatic first down. I was just kind of laughing at number 11, who was down there kind of, you could say it's showboating a little bit, that, not on me. Well, yeah, there's a reason it wasn't on you, because you held.
Right. Not in my backyard. And then they look at you like, what?
Yeah, exactly what you do. Yeah, I've never committed a penalty.
No, never.
Never. I've never
Absolutely not. Nobody has.
No.
So Adkins going to take and give to the first man through. Pushes up through the hole. Positive gain on that play. Isaiah Smith on the carry. And he's brought down by number 71 for Independence, Joel Garrettson.
And that's what Lincoln County needs. You get this first down now. You just keep going positive yardage, get you another first down with 7:43 to go.
Right. Give to Nolan Shemp as they fake it to Smith. Shemp's going to push over the 40-yard line down to about the 38. 2nd down, about 6 yards to go here, Brian, upcoming for Lincoln County. Moving in the right direction so far. Looking good.
Yep, absolutely. And like you said, for Independence, man, you got to, when they just got with bodies flying everywhere on defense.
They just fly to the ball. Adkins in the shotgun, one back on each hip. Gives it to Isaiah Smith, who shakes free at the 20. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Lincoln County. Isaiah Smith puts one in from 38 yards out.
And that's exactly what Lincoln County, well-designed play, kind of almost gave him an option for the quarterback. He hands off to Isaiah a little bit late. Isaiah does a nice job bouncing outside, and that's, again, there's something positive. You can build on this. You can say, hey, look at this. See, here's what you did right.
And that's one of the few plays, Brian, that I can remember that Smith has actually broke through clean and was able to bounce out and do what he does best, and that's take it down the sideline. So 2-point conversion try for Adkins as he fires the pass complete to number 85. I believe that's Scooter Phillips on the reception. And with 6:13 to go here, Brian, in the fourth quarter, the Panthers finally on the scoreboard, 56-8.
Yeah, nice drive. Nice drive. I know aided a little bit by a penalty, but that's what Lincoln County needed to get that drive going. You can build some positive stuff now. Now you do the same thing on defense. Let's see how we can get better.
Right.
Checking a few scores.
Any scores over there, Brian? Scores of interest?
Yeah, Morgantown puts up a 69 on University tonight.
69 burger. Okay.
Yeah, a little 69 burger for them.
All right.
Oak Hill 22-7 over Woodrow Wilson.
Okay. Big rivalry there.
Yeah, it is.
How about that Princeton's Greenbrier East score, Brian? You got any updates on that one?
It's still 49-6 here in the fourth quarter.
49-6 in the fourth. Okay.
Kind of surprising that would be that bad. I'm like you. I didn't think it would.
Brian, what about Clay County? What are they up to tonight? You got Clay County on there anywhere?
Actually 16-0 over Grafton right now.
Clay County's making a push for the AA playoffs
Yeah,
too,
ranked number
Brian.
11th right now. So,
Right.
again, opponent we played earlier in the year and actually played them really well.
How about let's see here, Brian, anybody?
Bridgeport ranked number 7 again.
Right.
Huntington struggled this year. Huntington a little bit of a down year as Bridgeport's up 42-21 on them right now.
Okay, wow. So David Turner set to kick off for Lincoln County. And it's going to be a squibber of an onside attempt there. Nice kick by Turner, actually. Just nice recovery there by Independence. That's number 28, Zachary Helmick, who rightly just falls on that one.
Yeah. I was just looking, number 1 South Charleston,
Yes.
49-0 over Riverside, which Riverside's continued to struggle. But
Right.
South Charleston's just 4-0. You know, again, this late in the season, you say 4-0. Well, yep, COVID. They've only played
That's
4
right.
games.
And they've played those 4 games in the span of about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you've got to give those kids a lot of credit, too. All right, 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 46-yard line. 3:57 to go here on a rolling clock in the fourth quarter. Snap back to number 12, Logan Phelan. Fakes the toss, keeps it, moves the ball upfield for about a yard.
They really do like that play a lot. They've run that quite a few times tonight where that quarterback kind of fakes but spins
Right.
around.
Brought down by number 77 there for Lincoln County, Dakota Lawrence on the stop. And Phelan's going to fire a pass deep down the field. Had a man open and just overthrows him. Intended receiver for that. Number 13 for Independence. That is Colton Karen.
Kind of a surprising play call.
Surprising play call.
With-
Maybe let your backup quarterback air one out there.
Maybe that's what it was. And it was a good-looking ball.
But I
he was-
have noticed too with Independence passing attack, right? It's all vertical. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of dump off passes with this offense.
Yeah, they've tried a couple of those little slip screens with the wide receivers, but that's
Right.
about it. Nothing going to the running backs. I don't think I've
No.
seen one pass thrown. Like you
Yeah.
said, everything's been vertical. But they have the receivers to do it, too.
So Logan Phelan eludes a tackler in the backfield, and he's going to spring free and hurdles one Panther defender and down the sideline. Logan Phelan will go to the 10, 5, and he is tripped up. No, he is not. Touchdown, Independence on a nice improvisational run by Logan Phelan. Takes that one, wow, 50 plus.
Another big play, but, you know, really, if you look, Lincoln County brought a corner blitz that time that worked to perfection, everything but making a tackle.
Right, everything but
Corner
making the
went in
tackle.
and just missed him, and then once he missed him and Phelan got outside, it was all she wrote.
So Logan Phelan takes that one 54 yards down the sideline after eluding a Panther defender, and he takes that one to the barn, folks. So
Yeah,
had
late.
too many players on that. Player runs off, and Colton Blackburn set for the extra point kick. Snap, spot, kick is up, and I believe Blackburn has split the uprights again. He has.
Perfect on the night.
He is perfect on the night, which brings our score with 1:16 to go here on a rolling clock in the fourth quarter. Independence 62, Lincoln County 8.
Yeah, a little interesting score here that Double A Herbert Hoover.
Yes, what are the Huskies up to tonight?
31-14 over the number 1 ranked single A, Doddridge County.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit surprised there. Like I said, Doddridge County, we've played them earlier this year.
have.
They're a legit football team. They are a little bit of a surprise there. And Fairmont Senior, I see, continues their winning ways, 40-20 over Elkins.
Wow, that's a good score. Fairmont Senior, I believe, upset Spring Valley, Brian, a week after Spring Valley had beaten the 5-time defending state champs, Martinsburg.
Mm-hmm.
So Fairmont Senior has some really, really nice ball players there.
I tell you, this is, for folks that if you haven't heard this is going to be an interesting football season. The way I've understood it is that on the last Saturday when the season ends,
Right.
you have the 16 seeds.
Right.
If you're ranked number 1 in the state and you're undefeated and your county is orange or red, sorry, you're out of the playoffs.
Right. I mean, it's going to be interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the conclusion of our game here. Final score from Lions Club Field. It's Independence taking this one handily, 62-8 over Lincoln County on Lincoln County Senior Night. Well, Brian, little dose of reality maybe for Lincoln County. Independence driving up from Raleigh County, and the windy roads didn't work to our favor tonight, as Independence overall team speed was very, very impressive to me.
That was the biggest difference in the game. That you know, and it wasn't just the running back, even though he is. Goodson, I mean, is the real deal.
Right.
I mean, he's legit. So was the wide receivers. They're very quick, but it was their overall team speed on defense. I mean, it seemed like we couldn't get anything going because they collapsed so quickly. So, again, impressed with their team speed. This is going to be a team to deal with in the next few years. You're going to have to. You're in Double A. You're going to have to deal with that bunch right there.
Right, right. So on behalf of all of our sponsors, Brian, Armstrong and its family of networks, we want to give a nice shout out to our producer and our engineer tonight and our tech wizard, Mr. Seth Stowers, who's over there trying to keep his hands cool. Should have brought your gloves, Seth. And on behalf of my tag team partner, Mr. Brian Vance, I am merely Ryan Pritchard. Another edition of the R&B Show. Brian, our streak has ended.
Yeah, this ended our streak.
Our streak has
tonight.
ended.
Again, not our night tonight.
Not our night tonight. 4-1-1.
Yeah, we'll bounce
on
back.
our broadcast.
On our broadcast.
4-1-1. We'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
That's exactly right. We'll bounce back. You know,
We will.
This is just one game. You know,
And who
again,
knows, we may have some more broadcasts to bring you folks here from Lions Club Field and also from the high school as seasons are starting to wind down now, Brian.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So we hope to bring you more. You know, we're making some progress towards basketball season. I know it's a little early to start thinking about that, but that's some stuff that we hope to bring you as well. We thank everybody that's watched this game. You know, again, the folks at Armstrong appreciate all the viewership that we get for this.
We do.
We'll go ahead and also not just live stream it, we're going to tape this later on in the week. So
Armstrong Channel 4 and Channel 100 on your dial if you want to watch this one again, and if you don't, we completely understand.
Yep, absolutely.
So on behalf of Brian Vance, I am again Ryan Pritchard. We will be signing off here on our Armstrong family of networks. Everyone, please be safe, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time right here on Armstrong.